Okay, audio test 1, 2, 3. Chris Evans, microphone 1. Phil, mic 2.
Can't hear anything. Nothing. There it is.
All right.
We're back.
All right, so you're number 2 there, Phil. Audio
Okay.
test. We're going to start here in about 5 minutes, folks. Aaron Ryburn, can you hear me on channel 3? You can hear me on 3, and Ronnie on 4.
Check.
All right.
All right.
All right.
looking for Keenan Webb. Has a step on the receiver, and it's good at the 10. 5, touchdown, Guthrie Bluejays. And the Guthrie Bluejays are state champions for the first time in school history, and they are celebrating on the field.
The following is a production of Guthrie Football, 4-time state champions.
Staley gets the snap. He's running with it left side. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Guy Staley and the Blue Jays regain the lead.
Next time that I talk to you, I will be talking to the greatest team in Guthrie High School history.
The Blue Jays are looking to add yet another gold ball made of Guthrie blue.
Ryan Dutton takes the snap, and there you have it. The 2011 Class 5A state champions are your very own Guthrie Blue Jays for the third time in school history, and they have dashed onto the field. Motion to the left side. They run to the left side with Alexander across the 5 to the 1. Touchdown! Ida Alexander. And for the fourth time in school history, the Guthrie Blue Jays are your Class 5A state champions, and strike up the band one final time.
One thing that will never be replaced is MTXE. Mental toughness, extra effort.
It's being determined to win in the face of all odds, all obstacles, and coming together as a unit to accomplish that.
Year after year, the Blue Jay offense is amongst the most prolific offenses in all of Class 5A.
Option reverse to Callens. Callens looking for throw. Wide open. Blaze Hastings, can they connect? He does! Touchdown, Blue Jays! Reverse pass, and the Blue Jays are on the board. Strike up the band!
It's that time again. It's time for Blue Jay football.
Hit hard. Landry Chapel gets every Blue Jay fan off their seat.
It's now.
Strike up the band!
On the Guthrie Radio Network.
Guthrie football. Open up minds. It's time to go.
Launch authorization received.
3, 2, 1.
Guthrie Blue Jay Football 2022 is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, and you. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Exxon, we build better business owners. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 24:15. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. And F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. Guthrie Blue Jay Football is also brought to you by the Guthrie Tag Agency, 8-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Interbank, Hayes Tree Services, Russell Family Pools, Strive Wellness Lounge, and Merritt Roberts, Oklahoma Farm Bureau.
Welcome to Guthrie Football. The following is a production of Guthrie Football, spanning across the Blue Jay Network.
Throws it up for Dante Foster in a triple coverage. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Now, let's go live to the stadium with the voice of the Blue Jays, Chris Evans, and tonight's Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Into the stadium as we speak. We'll talk about that little routine here in a minute as they get the police escort. First, our broadcast team tonight. Lance Evans and Mason Russell and Kel Evans, our camera operators. Braden Russell and Aaron Ryburn producing everything. And down on the field, my partner, Ronnie Phillips. My partner next to me, Phil Nichols. I'm Chris Evans. It is Guthrie Tuttle. It is the #1 ranked Tuttle Tigers in Class 4A football. They were in the state championship a year ago. The Guthrie Blue Jays are surging. 10 victories a year ago, undefeated right now. What a showdown between 4A and 5A tonight, Phil.
Yeah, of course, first meeting in the history of these programs. Never been on the field together. Here comes that great tradition you were talking about, Chris, right now, as you see the kids from Tuttle running out on the field. I think, for me, this is a matchup game. I know we're going to break it down, but these teams look so much alike, Chris. Should be a fabulous ball game.
Ronnie, it should be a great atmosphere here tonight. Tigers and Blue Jays, game of the week in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, it was pretty boring.
You're good.
Am I good? Yeah, it was pretty boring up until the Tuttle Tigers arrived. It was pretty quiet. They don't play any music for the opposing team during the pre-warm-up, so Guthrie brought their own jukebox to have music. They got a little pre-warning from a couple guys that I know of, so
it's obviously starting to pick up. This is the game of the week in the state of Oklahoma, so everybody's really excited down here.
Absolutely. It's a warm night. We'll have our weather report here in just a little bit, but it's going to be a warm night. But when that sun goes down, it should be a beautiful night for football.
Might even need a parka. He could need a parka. Could get cold, but no, I think this is a perfect night for football. The atmosphere, the music's blaring, believe us, and the atmosphere's crazy. Packed house already on the Tuttle side. Guthrie fans rolling in as we speak, but I'll tell you guys, this is going to be one of those games, I think, that you'll be talking about 10 years from now.
We don't have any ground mics out tonight. It is all our microphones. It's going to be plenty loud enough, and rightfully so. It is the game of the week. Guthrie Tuttle, first ever meeting. We're going to take our opening time out here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. When we come back, some game notes and some other great things in store for you. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Lennox products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air. It's our pleasure to serve.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Strive Wellness Lounge is a professional concierge nursing-led practice using cutting-edge technology to give you convenient care, IV therapy, telehealth, medical weight loss, men's health, ED, testosterone, and hormone therapy. Nutrition and hydration are delivered to your cells via IV infusion. In our Wellness Lounge, or the convenience of your residence, hotel room, or place of business within reasonable time of receiving your call or text. Call us at 405-293-4160.
Is Kale good?
Welcome back. Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Bill Hinklefield here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Yes, we are outside. There's a radio crew to our left. There's a radio crew to our right. There's a couple of high school football services here as well tonight. This is jam-packed. This is one of the bigger games that Tuttle has had. Now, playoff games, all that stuff.
Sure.
But as far as the regular season non-district game, this is media out tonight.
Yeah, it's outstanding. This is what high school football, you hope every game's like, this atmosphere right now. The people here, I want to say this before we forget, such great host already, done a fabulous job. Of course, the great folks here in Tuttle the next couple of years, we're getting some great improvements with the facilities and the stadium. They have a beautiful field. Press box is going to get improved, all kind of new coaching room. It's just going to be a really fabulous place.
And what Phil's alluding to, Ronnie, is this stadium, and there's renovation going on right now, but this place is about to get an $18 million facelift. If that's a facelift, $18 million.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of new fields built this year. You got Muskogee, a new field. Okarche had some new fields. Union this year built a $40 million complex. Now this will be, Muskogee there had a $30 million complex, but only 13 of that went to the football field, which their football field around. But all 18 million of this is going straight to the football program. Kind of got the load down by the AD here of Tuttle of what's going to happen, and I can't wait for it. I told him we need to reschedule this again here in a couple of years so we come back.
Absolutely. 18 million, none of that through a school bond project, Phil. Another 9 million from Chad Richardson. Yes, that Chad Richardson, that's on UCO's football stadium, but he's a Tuttle alum.
Tuttle alum, of course, the founder and incredible business entrepreneur here in Oklahoma. Paycom does so much for his hometown It's awesome to see that. Done so much for his university when he went to college. Awesome to see that. You know, just a great example of a wonderful corporate citizen.
Absolutely. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Stay tuned. We're gonna take another break here. We do have some big game information that you want to know here tonight. It will be a difference. You want to get that here a little bit later on here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Until then, let's take another break. Come back with the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
Bill Hinkle Field. Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Pretty easy drive over here, Phil.
Yep.
And the news page, Second Banana trailer did outstanding job. But the cool stadium, got the turf. Wait a couple more years to be really cool. But got the main drag here to our right, the road you can drive by and hopefully not get hit by an extra point. But you can drive by here and see the end zone and check a little bit of the field.
This is what I think of when I think small town Friday Night Lights football. Get a good shot here in a second, but just an incredible atmosphere. And of course, Tuttle, a winning program in so many sports, known for football. Girls fast pitch softball's had a lot of success here, but boy, they are a wrestling powerhouse in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Let me tell you.
The Tuttle girls Ronnie in the state championship last year, class in SAS got them, but Tuttle wrestling big time.
Yeah, I feel like we called a lot of Tuttle games last year throughout the playoffs since we get to do that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we heard Tuttle a lot last year, all season long, especially in that championship game last year in 4A.
Absolutely. Phil, let's take a look at some of the game notes coming into this contest here tonight. Of course, Guthrie last year, 4 shutouts. So far, no shutouts there. It's going to be a little tough to get that. But last week in the victory, Kelly Beebe picked up his 60th career victory.
Yeah, 60 at career at Guthrie, 60 career wins. What a fabulous career Kelly's put together so far. And, just does a great job with the kids.
And, of course, here in Tuttle tonight, normally a bye week for Guthrie, but this year the bye week comes next week, and that comes at a right time with Piedmont to play here in a couple weeks. Ronnie, Tuttle Tigers have won 50 of the last 56 football games.
Yeah, they're a big-time program here at Tuttle. Year in, year out, they play, as we talk about here a little bit, they play a lot like Guthrie. They're really good on defense, run the ball, so it's going to be a really good game. Again, big-time tradition here. I'm so excited for the green hat and the Tuttle tee like you've been talking about it all week.
Phil, Tuttle has made the playoffs 31 consecutive football seasons.
I think fourth in the state, I believe, or third or fourth in the state.
There's 3 other schools that have more.
Fourth in the state, and it speaks to the administration, the kids, but it really speaks to the community itself, the support they get, the great things they're doing here. But I tell you, Tuttle's is one of those communities you always love to roll into.
Absolutely. We're going to take another time out here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. We will have a Mercy Health report that you want to stay tuned, and we'll take a look at tonight's impact players and, of course, keys to victory in the showdown of the night in the state of Oklahoma. 5A Blue Jays, 4A Tigers. Boy, it's going to be a good one. G helmets, T helmets. Going to be a lot of fun. Time out. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
You can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guarantee at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
There's tonight's national anthem. As you see the Tuttle marching band on the field. And welcome back, Bank First Blue Jay kickoff show. A light week in high school football this week, Phil. A lot of teams with the bye this week, a lot of larger schools. Guthrie would normally have a bye, but remember, Guthrie and Tuttle all came about because Guyman went independent in 5A and Western Heights went independent in 4A, open up matches like this.
Yeah, and I think that's good for all the programs involved. I think it's great for the Guyman kids, Western Heights kids, and it gives us opportunities to play a great football program, non-district play. You know, so I think everybody wins. Tuttle wins. They get to play a great program as well to get them district play ready. So it's a wonderful deal.
And Ronnie, yes, a lot of Blue Jay fans are asking, well, does Tuttle come to Guthrie? Yes, Tuttle will come to Guthrie next year. And boy, this is big time tonight. But Tuttle and Guthrie inside Gel Smith Stadium, let's go next year.
Yeah, I know. You hear about this all the time. Tuttle program, the Guthrie program, two just elite programs over the past 20 years or so. And again, every kind of media is talking about the big time media, the small time media, but everybody's talking about Guthrie Tuttle, and I know they can't wait to come to Guthrie next year.
Absolutely. They're already talking about that matchup next year, but first things first, Guthrie, Tuttle, both teams getting ready to come out for captains. In fact, we are going to take a timeout so we make sure we get the coin toss, all that stuff. We have our Mercy Health report, our keys to victory, and tonight's impact players. Our final timeout here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
Bill Hinkle Field. Bank First Blue Jay kickoff show. There was an Instagram going. They said it's the
Georgia Blue
and Texas Tech. The logos tonight.
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
We're waiting the captains for Guthrie to come out in the end zone. Tuttle Tigers captains are ready to go. We're ready to go as well. And I think, guys, we can go ahead and pull up our Mercy Health report, Ronnie. It's a big one for the first time this year. It wasn't a really big deal last year, but tonight there is definitely a Mercy Health report.
Yeah, and this is the biggest health report we've had. I mean, we didn't have this kind of health report last year. Unfortunately, everybody's healthy last year, but Isaiah Hammonds is in street clothes day. He will be out today. I did talk to assistant coach before the game. He said he probably could have played going into today, but again, the long scheme of this thing, even though it is Guthrie Tuttle, Guthrie wants to win this game, Tuttle wants to win this game because it's a big-time program, but the long scheme of this really doesn't matter because it's not a district game. So Isaiah Hammonds is out for the day. Hayden Calvert is nursing an abdominal strain a little bit in the middle, so he's hurt just a little bit. And also Zane Thomas, the freshman running back that we liked so much over the past few weeks, did not make the trip tonight as well with an injury.
All right, appreciate that Mercy Health report, and keep those very limited this year, Ronnie, as we see the captains come onto the field. And before we get that, Phil, with the news, we'll get a little bit closer to what we might expect offensively and defensively. Let's take a look at tonight's impact players for the Guthrie Blue Jays before we get set for the coin toss here in just a few moments as Aaron looks for that impact player deal. And so, again, I think it's going to be, there it is. Hayden Calvert got to be a big-time player. He always is in the offense field running the football, but bigger so tonight without the services, Isaiah Hammonds.
Yeah, he's going to have to carry more. He's going to have to step up, be even more of a leader than he already is on the opposite side of the ball. He's going to have to spread the ball out more. He's going to have, I look for Hayden to get more carries with Isaiah out. So definitely got, and then Justin Berryhill up front, that lineman, he's going to have to continue to anchor that young offensive line, get them a little better.
We'll go down to the coin toss. We'll come back to our impact players here after tonight's coin toss. Ronnie Phillips down there with the referee tonight, Chris Mallow, as he makes his way over there. Let's go downstairs with tonight's captains.
Number 21 is Weston Brown.
Handshake still going. Here we go.
That all night, all right? Make sure that you tell your teammates that, since you guys are the captains out here. All right. We're going to use this. It's a regular silver dollar. Heads on that side, tails there. Tails there, and heads. What's your call? What did he say?
Tails is a call from the Blue Jays.
Hit the ground. Call was tails. It is heads. You've won the toss.
Heads.
All right, so Tuttle has won the toss, and they will defer to the second half. Guthrie will be receiving the football here in the first. What a camera shot there by Kel Evans early. Right there it is. Hello.
That's big time. He's going to be hard to get in the house. He keeps doing this stuff.
What a great shot, boy. There's that G Helen nose Tuttle tight. I mean, it's the first meeting ever. We'll get to the meeting here, but quickly, Phil, I'm geeking out here a little bit. Yeah, I'm geeking out a little bit. But Aaron, let's go ahead and go back to our impact players. Defensively, everybody's back. Tuttle wants to run the football. Tuttle, Guthrie, very similar. Want to run football and want to stop you running the ball.
Yeah, very similar teams. Coached very similarly. I'll tell you, Nico Pena, I look for him. He's had a great year already. Look for him to continue. Have a big night tonight. And then Zach Henry, that senior safety, just has really became one of my favorite players on the Blue Jays. Does a fabulous job. Look for him to get a pick tonight, potentially.
And Zach Henry's got to be big, Ronnie, coming up and fielding against the run.
Yeah, Zach Henry's going to play big roles. We'll see tonight. The offensive line for Tuttle, that they can block, and they can also run with two freshmen sophomore running backs, we'll talk about here shortly. But Zach Henry's got to be able to come up and defend, stop the run when he gets to his level.
Okay, we'll take the impact players off as Tuttle comes out onto the field. We had them for just a second. There they are.
That's pretty cool, guys. It really is. With the program the way it is, to see him run out with the American flag was pretty sweet to see.
Most beautiful thing in the world, right behind my beautiful wife.
And the Blue Jays will be coming onto the field here in just a second. Blue Jays come out here in just a second. We'll get them running out. After that, we'll get our keys to victory. Another cool shot there from Kel Evans, our field camera guy. Appreciate him doing that. And Blue Jays are jumping behind that. And here come the Blue Jays, Guthrie High School. All right. right, Phil, let's dive into it. The keys to victory tonight for both clubs, and it's going to be an important one for Guthrie. First off, you got to find a new number 30.
Yeah, new number 30. When we got the news that Isaiah was out this week, we looked at each other and said, well, got to find a new number 30. Next man up. Be interested to see how that develops tonight. Continue to be special up front and be ready for that pass. That defense has to continue to be special. Got to be ready for the pass.
Also special on special teams. Great field position with that special teams. And then, of course, Tuttle wants to run. They got two great running backs, Ronnie. Guthrie's got to be able to stop that run, but you got to be ready. That pass is coming.
Yeah, you got to stop Mcadoo, the sophomore running back. He ran for 6 touchdowns last week against Noble, so you can expect them to run hard, but again, watch that play action pass and don't let nobody get behind you.
And Phil, for the Tuttle Tigers, you got to stay patient with the running game.
Got to stay patient with that running game. That's what they do. They got to let it develop, let it come to them, and then they got to make great tackles on defense in the open field. Stay true to yourself if you're a Tuttle Tiger. Remember what's gotten you here. Remember what's made you successful. You know, all I say is these programs are mirror images of one another.
Absolutely. Both tough. Coach Ballard, Coach Beebe, tough, hard-nosed coaches. You got tough, hard-nosed football players.
No doubt. I'm excited, Chris.
Yeah, no, this is a great atmosphere. Yeah. The Guthrie band has traveled. The Tuttle band is filing in, the home crowd full inside. The Guthrie visitor side is going to be packed here in a few minutes as well. A beautiful night for football. We'll get the weather here after opening kickoff here, but we're set for Blue Jay football. 5A Blue Jays, 4A Tigers, and really Tuttle would be competitive right now in 5A football.
I was talking to the athletic director here before the game. I said, for me, no disrespect to 5A, but top to bottom, 4A I think is better than 5A top to bottom. I think if you took the top 5 and 4A, top 5 and 5A, you throw Del City out of this equation because they're at a little different level right now. I think they look awful similar in the top 5, so it should be just a really competitive and outstanding football game.
All right, looks like we have a Tuttle uniform type malfunction. We'll get that figured out here in a second as we get set for the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. And I do want to apologize ahead of time if you hear that crackling noise like that right there. There is tons of wireless microphones here tonight, tons of, well, I think we might only have the wires camera. But anyway, we apologize.
Comes with a big turnout of the media. It's always going to battle that.
All right, we're set. Tuttle will kick this one off for the Tuttle Tigers, and we are underway as the Blue Jays will pick it up. That's Ty Eaton at the 15-yard line, making his way to the center. He's going to not be able to make it to the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. Hayden Calvert in the Blue Jay offense coming to the field.
Good job at number 5, Alex Kahn over there on the tackle on the kickoff. You talked about it, Chris. This Guthrie offense running out on the field without their leader, that we think the best player on the football team, Isaiah Hammonds, out with an injury this week. It'll be good to watch and how the Blue Jays handle that adversity. It's the first time they've had any real adversity really in the last 2 years from an injury standpoint.
Your RB1 tonight was Jackson Walters.
Jackson Walters, senior, Mr. Everything.
And before varsity football, he was a very talented junior high runner as a freshman as well. His first carry back to the line of scrimmage, and it's 2nd down and 10.
And that's what you expect to see from this Tuttle defense. We talk about it's going to look a lot like our Blue Jay defense. They will step up in the hole. They'll bring a load back from the safety position. Corners are more than willing to come up and lay one on you too. So in the defensive line, always very, very good and tough and very athletic up front for the Tuttle team.
2nd down play, Phil, as Calvert will check the sideline. Guthrie probably has a little bit of an athletic advantage when it comes to wide receivers.
Yeah, when you look at the wideouts, we got a pretty special group of wideouts this year, and I think we're going to give them some trouble with our speed on the outside.
2nd down, Jackson on the left side, and not much there. Might have lost a yard, and it's going to bring 3rd down and long.
What's going on right now? Those big uglies up front for Tuttle are just bullying the Guthrie offensive line right now. There's always adjustments to be made. People will come in and out. Coaches will make adjustments. But right now, these Tuttle Tigers are taking it to us up front.
Again, just now, you also see him in the backfield tonight as well.
Yeah, Jalen Harper expected to help Jackson Walters back there. Could see Alexander Clark at times as well tonight.
Could see a lot of things tonight offensively in the backfield.
And I'm not worried about Jackson Walters going back both ways tonight.
No, he's a stud.
3rd down and 11 for the Jays. Calvert to throw for the first time. Has a man wide open, but throws it behind the intended receiver, Ty Eaton, at the 30-yard line. Would have been a 1st down if the pass was there, and Guthrie's forced to punt 3 and out on their opening drive.
You know, games like this isn't that unusual. See a 3 and out or not a lot of movement offensively. We'll see how the Blue Jays, first of all, cover this punt to the Tuttle Tigers. Tuttle Tigers should end up with great field position. They're going to be putting into a real biting wind. So Tuttle's going to end up with great field position for their first possession.
Yeah, this is just kind of a bad route by Eaton there. It was a zone read, and he didn't sit in there like Calvert thought he would.
Calvert's block. Punt is blocked in the end zone, and Tuttle is going to get on it for a touchdown.
Sorry about that, partner. I still talk to myself when I see things, but I'll tell you what, those are the kind of things, Chris, you cannot have happen in a game like this. You can't give up mental mistakes, and make no mistake about it, that was a mental mistake. See it there, just came right up off the right side, blocked the punt, 6 points for the Tuttle Tigers early in this ball game. Now, I will say this, that is one of the, I have not seen a Guthrie punt blocked in forever. So that's very unusual for the Blue Jays.
He was almost untouched. It had a clear lane for that as the extra point is up. And it is good. Tuttle, special teams, a minute 41 into the contest, leads Guthrie 7-0. Back after this, Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
That's quick, Phil. Minute 41 in the contest. Tuttle leads at 7-0. Special teams.
Yeah, we talked about those mental mistakes. Got to clean those up.
S&T Oilfield Services kickoff again. This one will be Jalen Shelf inside his 15-yard line, quickly across the 20, 25 to the 30, and down at the 32-yard line to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. It was a quick scoring summary, guys. One play, 1 yard, about 3 seconds. Block punt for a touchdown.
Yeah, and do you remember the last time Guthrie had a block punt?
It's been a while.
It's been a long time, so that's why I say it had to have been a mental mistake because, and listen, that's tough. Punt defense is a tough thing to do. You got to stay disciplined when you're in those special team situations.
Guthrie's first drive started at the 16. A little bit better here at the 32, but really 3 and out and hardly any yards on their opening drive. See if things get better here as the handoff goes to Jalen Harper. His first carry across the 35, up near the 37. Good carry for Jalen Harper, who has been so special. He's last week's North Church player of the game, but really great on special teams. We get his first look here running the football.
Look at him. You see the quickness, Jalen. Looks like he's got great vision. He's a tough kid. I'll be interested to see how Jalen handles this. I think he's going to show out. You never know how many carries he's going to get, how they're going to incorporate him, but I like that wrinkle putting him in the backfield for the Blue Jays.
All hands on deck tonight, and that's one of the good things about this Guthrie program right now, Phil, is yes, your best player is out, but you have 2 or 3 players that can fill in.
Yeah, very, very deep in those skill position types. Running backs, wideouts, very deep for the Blue Jays.
Calvert on the carry there. Not much, if anything. It's being third down and about 4 for the Blue Jays. They're at the 38. They need every part of the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and it's big here, I think, Ronnie. They move the chains here, get a first down situation. I think it's big for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, you could possibly see up to 5 Blue Jays run the ball tonight. You're going to see Calvert, obviously. You've seen Harper. You've seen Jackson Walters. You also might see Carson Wilder and Clark, the backup.
3rd and 4. Guthrie needs the 42. Trying to get their first down. They're going to do it throwing the football, rolling out. Carson's covered. So at the last second, it's caught by Ty Eaton. What a great rollout. Great throw by Hayden Calvert. And he finds one of his favorite receivers for the first down.
Great pitch and catch. See it on the integrity heat in there. Replay. Calvert does a great job rolling out. Keeps his eyes down the field. Sees his man. Move those chains for the Blue Jays.
First down of the night. Great job there by Calvert.
And he did a great job. The thing I like about there, he's kept his eyes down the field. He was constantly looking, seeing if a receiver was going to come open. Right before he got to that line of scrimmage, saw him, let it go. Great job by young Calvert.
1st and 10 for the Jays. They'll set camp at the 47. Calvert all day to throw. Goes downfield, ball's in the air. The wind got it, and luckily, Carson Wilder turned into defensive back.
Yeah, he broke that up. You'll see it here on the integrity replay. You know, this wind's really blowing up. You can see it on the camera, but that ball got up in the air. That front nose, Carson did a good job there. But boy, I tell you, that wind is flat blowing down here.
Yeah, thank goodness he turned into a DB.
Oh yeah,
because that wind just held it up.
Yeah, could have been a pick, no doubt.
Incomplete pass instead. 3 receivers for the Jays. They'll go back to the running game with Harper trying to stretch it out. He has room across midfield to the 45. First down on the far sideline across the 40 to the 35. He's having a hard time going down. Great run there by Jalen Harper.
We've seen that on special teams. Of course, got a player down. Is that Carson? We've seen this player down. Carson Wilder looks like he's holding his shoulder, unfortunately. But we've seen this with this great speed, very explosive with the ball in his hands. So hopefully, great play there, but hopefully we can get Carson up. But I'll tell you, anytime you see a young man grabbing at that shoulder, it's usually not good.
And I'm here to tell you, Carson Wilder is one of the toughest players on the field. So if he's down right now, of course, he's now up and not putting a lot of pressure, or he is walking off, but
could be a stinger too.
He could have a bone popped out, and he would walk off like that.
Oh yeah,
that's how tough he is.
He got a strut to him, Chris. That's what I tell everybody all the time. He's got a lot of energy with him, and he's walking around. He's a great kid.
20-yard run for Jalen Harper, and that's exactly what the Jays need tonight.
Yeah, and we talked about Jalen's got that shake, boy. He's explosive. He's very, very explosive with the ball in his hands.
Jalen Harper on the carry, and he'll get to the 29-yard line.
Jalen Harper with the carry.
I tell you right now, Jalen's doing a fabulous job filling in at the running back. See it on the integrity replay here. Gets the ball, puts the toe on the ground. Is not afraid to go north and south, Chris. Did a great job picking up 4 for the Blue Jays.
Down to the 29-yard line. So you bring Carson Wilder out. Looks like Blue Jays will replace him with a tight end in Maroney. 3 receivers to the near side. Calvert to throw. Throws it on the run. Caught by Ty Eaton. Not much, but positive yards as he's out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
We'll see this on the replay here, but I'll tell you, keep an eye on number 72 for Tuttle on this replay. Did a great job getting pushed. Put all that pressure right there on Calvert. Calvert just gets the ball away for a completion.
It'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 play for the Guthrie Bluejays, and Ronnie Phillips on our sideline on the Tuttle side has been asked to go to the Guthrie side. Football coaches, they're
a little superstitious.
Paranoia, I don't know. It's all coaching, not just some that we know, but man. So we're going to try Ronnie on the other side. Hopefully that works. If not, we might have to get a magic headset up here. Actually, it might be for the best. I don't have any static right now, so maybe they did this a favor. Well, I think so. They did us a favor.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
Looks like a timeout.
Ronnie, we hear you loud and clear, little buddy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
A little angry right now, boys. Back to you. Back to you.
Oh, football coaches.
I will say this. If somebody with a microphone and a headset was on our sideline, I'll bet you a big steak dinner, Coach B would say, hey, why don't you just slide over to that other side over there where you're from?
They know us so well. We're so devious trying to.
Yeah, well, we do everything we can
I
to
told
get
him,
that Blue Jay dub.
I said, I can't hear anything they're saying. You want to put my ears on? I don't hear anything.
We do have a lot of static. It is good. It's perfect right now. Oh, there we go. 3rd down and 5. And the whistle put in. Blue Jays will shift from the right to left. Good news, Phil. Carson Wilder's back in the lineup.
Yes.
Play action. Running with it, right side to the 25, Phil. They need the 24.5, almost the 23. Going to be short here on the 1st down.
Yeah, I'll tell you, though, this is Definitely 4-down territory down here for the Blue Jays, so you'll see the offensive unit stay out on the field. Good job here, good run, good push. Nice job right there with Tommy White. Good block up front from Tommy.
It's 3rd and a yard and a half. We might as well just call it 2 yards because Guthrie needs another yard. Tuttle jumped, but did not touch anybody, able to get back. So here we go. First big play of the game. By the way, Tuttle has not taken an offensive snap yet. 4th and 2. They'll run away with Harper. And it's going to depend on the spy. Again, he didn't need the full 2 yards.
I think he got it.
He didn't need the full 2 yards. It'll depend on that spot.
Tucker with the tackle.
We will have an official measurement as we check the integrity heat and air replay. Jalen Harper.
Tell you what do you think so far, Jalen? In the backfield, it's kind of what we would expect.
Impressive,
right?
yes.
Yeah, very, very impressive. Very explosive young man. We might be a little, depending on where the mark is, might be a little short.
It's going to be close, guys.
Ooh. Good guys win?
I asked the credit card. Can we get the credit card out? Did not get there.
Well, it was close.
It was close. And the Jays turn it over on downs.
Tuttle will take over on downs.
Let's go downstairs with Ronnie with a report.
I say head official white hat there, Chris Mallow had to get down on his knee just to get down there close enough. See, it was that close.
Yeah,
it really was.
Right there. And I tell you, that's what you expect from these two kind of defenses, right? I mean, with Blue Jays get an opportunity here to show what they can do on the defensive side of the ball.
So here we go. The Tuttle Tigers' first offensive snap. Alex, the quarterback, he'll hand it off to one of his favorite running backs at number 11, Brady Mcadoo. He's only a sophomore, got playing time a year ago as a freshman.
Yeah, very talented young man. I believe he had 6 touchdowns last week, Chris, in that victory over Noble.
That's a good career.
Well, it was better than mine. So, yeah, fabulous young athlete.
Yeah, Brady Mcadoo's got a rich family tradition here in Tuttle. Got athletes in almost all the sports here. Brady Mcadoo, a big-time name as the quarterback rolls. That's Mason Dennis, throws it in the air, and the tuba section had a better chance at that one. It falls incomplete. Blue Jays applying the pressure in the backfield.
See on the integrity replay here, just some miscommunication, obviously. Receiver didn't go where he was supposed to, or quarterback didn't throw it where the receiver thought he was going to. So either way, brings up third down for the Blue Jays.
If you're Guthrie, you want Tuttle in these situations, 3rd and 7, where they can't throw the ball, but they don't really want to throw the football.
Correct. This is a perfect situation for the Blue Jay defense.
3 receiver set, very similar looking offense for the Jays. Rolling to his right is Dennis. Throws it on the run, and it's incomplete. Zach Henry, one of our big impact players to watch tonight, with the pass breakup.
Now I called for Zach maybe to get a pick. He almost made me a profit right there. Good job by Zach breaking that up.
So Tuttle's offense on the field for the first time goes 3 and out, much like the Guthrie's first offensive drive was 3 and out.
Now, it wouldn't be bad if the Blue Jays could return the favor here on special teams.
Block a punt, Mcadoo punt formation.
And don't forget Mr. Excitement, number 13 back there.
Mr. Special Teams, Jalen Harper back at his 37-yard line. Mcadoo back at his 14-yard line to punt the football away. Midway point, rolls up to him, does a good job. Nice punt, Harper back, fields it, here he goes. From the 31-yard line, comes to the near side, runs to his own defender, there's a flag. He's gonna reverse direction, breaks a tackle there. He can do this all night long. Will it be coming back though due to the flag? He's at the 30, breaks the tackle to the 25, goes down at the 24-yard line. But was it all for naught?
I think unfortunately for the Blue Jays, that is going to be coming back. Let's see the replay here. I don't know what.
We'll get it, yeah.
Here we go, integrity, heat and air replay. See if we can get a shot of this. Yeah, right there's the call on the field, blocking the back. You should see it right there.
Right there, yeah.
Just couldn't stop himself.
Right call.
Yep, good call. Great run, great run.
So if you're Tuttle, you've seen Jalen Harper last week run all over on special teams. Now you see it in person. Yeah. We'll be curious to how they approach punting formation in the moving forward.
Yeah, and I can promise you, he looked fast on film, but he really feels fast down there playing against him on the field. So he's so elusive, goes side to side very well, got a great vision, and he's fearless, Chris, which is what you have to play those special teams.
Ball after the penalty at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Best field position, as second best field position, as Jackson Walters gets his first healthy run of the night as he goes from the 31 to the 39.
You talked about it, Chris. See it here on the Integrity Heat and Air. Just great explosion up front. Hits that hole, goes and gets him 8 yards. Great job of Jackson. Played running back all through junior high.
Back to the ground game here, and close to the first down. Should be enough. At the 42-yard line, it is indeed a first down for the Jays.
Yeah, good
Jackson
job.
Walters.
And Jackson, he's this guy. We talk about it last few years. He does everything for the Blue Jays. Great on defense, plays special teams. He's had several block punts in his career. He's had pick sixes. Can get in there and play running back as well. Mr. Everything.
11 yards on this drive so far for Jackson Walters, trying to stretch it out. And Phil, we say this a bunch when Guthrie's on defense. If you try to stretch it to the far side of the field, it's going to be a tough job for you to perform well. Tuttle's the same way defensively.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, just that's what they're known for. They know, they're going to step up. They're going to play big-time defense. We talk about this too in 5A. If you have a really outstanding rush defense, man, you're going to be in good shape. 5A doesn't throw the ball around as much as you see in 6A1, 6A2. Not that there's not teams out there that can't throw it, but they just don't do it as much.
2nd down and 11 after the almost 2-yard loss. Stay patient with Jackson. Breaks a big one midfield, cuts it at the 45. It's a first down for the Blue Jays. Jackson Walters, I'm telling you, he was big time in junior high and freshman football, running the football, and we're getting to see it here on the varsity level.
Yeah, what a great replay. What a good shot there by young Evans. Just another fabulous shot from the field. But Jackson's a guy that he's so explosive and so competitive. We talked about there's no problem him going both ways. That kid, he could play 8 quarters tonight and be okay.
He needs to come give me a hug over here. I'm by myself.
They're coming your way. Stay patient. They're coming your way. 13-yard pickup for Walters. Eaton in the motion. 1st and 10 for the Jays. Calvert wants to throw near side. A little slip screen for Shelf. Here he goes, and he's going backwards. And you don't want to – it does get some positive yards, maybe a half a yard at most. But Tuttle is too good to cut it back like that.
Yeah, so sometimes you got to realize who you're playing, and you got to put a toe in the ground and go north or south.
Woodward Duncan, you probably 8-yard gain.
Yeah, but not here. No, this is such a well-coached program, as is Guthrie. And I think the people at home are probably seeing what we were talking about in the pregame, Chris. So similar in what they like to do. So this is what I believe you can expect, and I think it's going to come down to who makes the fewest mistakes tonight thus far.
1-yard pickup on the slip screen, 2nd down and 9. As you look at Bill Hinklefield here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. 8 on the play clock. They'll give it a tie. Couple blocks, but we'll lose a yard back to the 45.
What a great job by number 40, Joe Wright, junior linebacker. He just shot the gap and just took it down. I mean, no gain for the Blue Jays. Great job.
They bring up a 3rd down and 10. Guthrie, again, going into the wind. We saw that earlier on one of Hayden's passes that just kind of hung up in the air. So do note that for 2nd, 3rd, 4th quarter action if the wind continues to blow. One of the windier days we've had in some time.
Yeah, it's really whipping. The trailer took a little bucking on the way down.
3 receivers to the far side, 3rd down and 10. Calvert will roll. He'll look to throw. Nobody's open, so he'll take off. He needs the 35. He's at the 40. He's at the 39. Phil, I think it's good enough to go for it.
Yeah, I think you'll see the offense stay on the field here. I'd be surprised if we trotted it.
Field position, try to get him in the 10.
Yeah, but again, with this wind, now it looks like they're going to trot special teams out, but I tell you, with this wind, you don't know what's going to happen. That ball leaves the foot.
Well, you got to get past the foot first.
Right.
We've already seen one block punt already, but McAdoo's back. He's dangerous. He's at the 15. The wind could hold it up a little bit to give you a chance to try to get Tigers inside their 10-yard line. It's a great snap, much more time, and it's going to be a perfect punt. Let's see if Guthrie can get a roll. They will across the 15, and this one will be down at the 10. Now make it the 9-yard line. Well done.
Yeah, right decision. As I tell everybody, Chris, I've won exactly 0 football games as a coach. So great call by the staff. pinned them down there on their 9-yard line.
Well done there. And so not going for it on fourth down, but Guthrie playing field position here. So here comes the Tuttle offense back on the field. Remember, they've only had one offensive drive so far here, minute 46 to play in the first quarter. And they went 3 and out. So we'll see how the Tigers offense adapts here on their second go at it at this Blue Jay defense.
I kind of like this view over here now.
Oh, he's happy again.
Mcadoo stop, and he's taking down big Eli Maroney.
Eli has been a player all year. Great job shedding that blood. Man, I tell you what, he's got such a motor on him, Chris. He'll run something down from behind. I mean, he's just a tough kid and a very athletic young man.
2nd down and 10. And remember, it was 3rd down and 7. That's where you want, if you're Guthrie defense, you want Tuttle on 3rd down, 7 or more.
Yep.
See if they try to get some positive yards running the football, as they will toss it to the man in motion, and he'll cut it up, and he'll get some healthy yards about they'll give him the 15. I would have given him the 14, but I'm not down there. And so here we go. 3rd down and 4. So Tuttle, they can run for the first down here. We'll see what Coach Ballard in this offense has in mind. They need the 19. Three backs. Mason Dennis, a senior quarterback. Tuttle has 3 offensive starters from a year ago back on the field. 3 defensive starters as well. They need 4 yards. They need the 19. They will go opposite. They'll option it off to Mcadoo, and he's going absolutely nowhere. Cheney, Delonte Glover, and a Blue Jay linebacker in on the tackle. Blue Jay stopped that one quick, Phil.
Yeah, if you like defense, this is a place to be. Great job. 3 Blue Jays, 4 Blue Jays, 5, 6. Herzl there to finish cleaning it up. Great job by the Blue Jay defense.
Loss of 2 on the play. And that's Brady Mcadoo running the football. That's not just anybody, as we have a whistle and a timeout taken by Tuttle. We'll do the same thing with 3 seconds left in quarter number 1. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At Terry Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oakes aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terry Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terry Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terry Insure Group, insuring your world.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Lynette and Chuck take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
Tuttle to punt this away. It's a great punt. Jalen Harper, he's going to let it bounce. It's over his head, and he's got to pick it up. Inside the 30, first guy misses. He's got one guy to beat. It could be good, and he's got him. Here we go. Another guy spins at the 45. There's a flag away from the ball. And so another great run by Jalen Harper on special teams appears will be going back. It's the same official. With the call again. That is the end of the first quarter. But man, oh man, they were right the first time. This is a good crew. So
yeah, it's a good crew.
And I'm not, my disencouragement's not toward the officials. It's just Jalen Harper deserves so much better. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Coach Beebe wants a conversation. 7-0 Tuttle Tigers on a block punt. We'll go into the second quarter. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now. I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
Sonic cheesecake blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Bill Hinkle Field, Tuttle, Oklahoma. Ronnie Phillips, Chris Evans, Phil Nichols with you as we get set for quarter number 2. Tuttle on a block punt on Guthrie's opening drive is the only points there in quarter number 1. Blue Jays now move right to left on your device. 3 receivers to the near side, now 2 receivers to the far side. Shelf will go into motion here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off to Jalen. Dancing, foot in the ground now, and he might have lost a yard, and Jalen's dancing a little too much against this talented Tiger defense.
Yeah, you just can't do that. Now listen, there was 5 Tigers around him on that play, so it's not like he had a wide open area to go, but he's going to have to figure out, you got to put a toe on the ground, you got to go. You can't dance.
He did get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that was impressive from my view because they were on him quick.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I said. There were Tigers all around him.
Yeah, he was needing to dance.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you need to waltz, Ronnie. Sometimes you need to do a little more than that.
We appreciate Greg Gibson with the $9.99 donation on our YouTube feed. We appreciate that, Greg. 2nd down and 10. Got a great audience. We appreciate that. Calvert will run with this up the gut, up across the 40, dives to the 41-yard line. This will make a 3rd down play much manageable. It's actually the 41.5 yard. Oh, good spot, 42-yard line.
I'll tell you, that's a great job there by Calvert. You know, we say this every week. You don't look at him as a running corner. We're going to quit saying that because he does such a good job with his feet when he given opportunities, and I think he's going to have to continue to do that throughout the night.
Yeah, no doubt. Ball spotted at the 42. Guthrie needs a 46, so we'll call it 3rd down and 4. Jays only go 3 and out like they did it on their opening drive here on the negative side of the field. Calvert to throw, has time, has a man. Jackson Walters is overshoots him by 5 yards. I'm not sure if Jaden saw the defensive back as he had pressure coming in his face.
Yeah, I mean, that's one you'd like to have back. I tell you, he was wide open. Blue Jays going to be forced to punt again, and he had an opportunity there. Defensive back closed on him at the end after the ball was overthrown, but there was a window there for a big play for the Blue Jays. Missed opportunity.
Blue Jays with their 3rd punt of the night. Their other drive was a turnover on downs. Snap on the money to Hayden. It's a pretty good punt for Calvert. Mcadoo fields it at the 25-yard line. Here's return, and he'll get maybe the 31-yard line at the most. Good job there by the Blue Jays special teams as Tuttle offense back on the field.
Varnell on the tackle there, the young linebacker filling in the shoes, filled the position of his big brother, Jacob Varnell. See it here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. You'll see 16 come up, and right here initiates contact. Great job by the Blue Jays.
About what we expected, Phil.
Yeah, this is what you expected. I mean, it's you know, I mean, we're 0-0 if not for the one special teams turnover, and you know, we were talking about scores driving down. Won't say what they were, but this is kind of what we expected.
3 receivers in the formation to the near side, 4 total. It's the lone receiver to the top. It's probably their best receiver. Going to pick up almost 10 yards. And number 23, Noah McDolat. He's a junior wide receiver.
Good job there. Great finish by Herzl.
And I think it plays in Guthrie's advantage if they're having to pass more, they have to run. Because if you're stopping the run, that's a good job for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Ronnie. I think if you can put them in that situation, I think it gives us opportunities to get some of those turnovers back.
Pick up at 12 yards, 1st and 10. Same formation as the one before. Now rolling to the near side as Dennis throws it into the air, and it's going to be 10 yards over the intended receiver McAdoo's head or arms, and we can see the wind held it up just a little bit as both quarterbacks have been a little off on the deep ball tonight.
Yeah, a little off. This wind does play havoc with the quarterback, and also these are 2 teams that don't look to throw the ball. I mean, so you know, these are run-focused offenses on both sides. You know, great shot there. But I think, you know, you're just going to continue to see running of the football. I mean, they're on first down. You took a shot. Maybe you catch something. Back to what they do.
Second down and 10, back to the air game. Dennis comes to the near side, caught, then dropped by a wide open receiver, number 21, Weston Grounds. And it looks like Tuttle, oh my, will have to throw for the third time in a row.
Well, and I think, they're trying to figure out, because bottom line, Blue Jays shutting down that run, so they're going to throw the ball a little bit, try to get that Blue Jay defense loosened up some. And that's, you call plays like that for the next drive, for the next, you're trying to set things up. So, but these are two running teams. There's no doubt about it.
Tuttle Tigers more than likely going to have to throw for it here on third down and 10. Beneath the 48 of Guthrie. Dennis throws, has a man. It's caught the 45. Cheney on the tackle in around the 40-yard line with the reception, number 9, Mark Douglas.
Yeah, Douglas, just a junior wideout. Great job there. Excellent pass. Great pass pattern. They move the chains. I'll tell you, if they can have success like that, just periodically, Chris, that'll really have an effect on the Blue Jay defense as the game goes on.
15-yard pass and catch for the Tigers. They have a first down in Guthrie territory. Ball marked at the 43-yard line. Seth Robbins watching on the golf course. Appreciate that, Seth Robbins. Back to the running game, back to the second talented running back, Luke Falwell. He's just a sophomore, Ronnie. Two great sophomore running backs for Tuttle.
Yeah, big games last week. Again, McAdoo 6 running touchdowns last week, and that running back right there, the other sophomore, Falwell, runs for over 200 yards last week against Noble as well.
That's a good problem to have. You got two sophomores in the backfield. That's an outstanding problem to have.
Tuttle Tigers, many have them number 1 in Class 4A football. They were in a state championship a year ago. Clinton got the best of them, though. 4 receiver set, second down and 9. Pass near side, caught at the 35, broken tackle, but tackled back at the forward progress at the 35. Delonte Glover, great hustle. Defensive line out to the near side boundary.
Yeah, and you're seeing what we're talking about here. They're seeing something throwing the ball. Now, they won't come off this until the Blue Jays show them that they have to, but right now they're getting the best of the corners for the Blue Jays.
Ball's at the 35, third down and 2. See if the Tigers go back to the run game here for the first down. They'll send the man into motion right to left. They'll throw. It is caught by McAdoo at the 29-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, they're dropping dimes right now. They're looking like a passing team on this drive, Chris, but another good job here. Sets his feet, delivers a dime. Blue Jay defender right there. Just a great pitch and catch by the Tuttle Tigers.
So the passing game. Xavier Williams on the tackle, Ronnie.
Yeah, short game here is working well for Tuttle right now. The Blue Jays stopping the defense, so they're going to start the short pass right here.
High percentage passes. First and 10. Dennis to throw again. He'll run with it. Breaks the tackle. Guthrie did not wrap up before it's too late across the 20-yard line. Zach Henry with a possibly touchdown-saving tackle. Ball's down at the 17.
Look at the integrity in their replay. You see a missed tackle right there. You got to put a shoulder into somebody. You can't arm tackle these Tuttle Tigers. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I think that was Eli Maroney on the missed tackle there. Which normally he doesn't do that, right?
Not very often. Ball's at the 18-yard line. First and 10 for the Tigers. 7:17 to play in quarter number 2. Jays need to stop. Play action. Dennis gets away from Walters, throws it last second behind the line of scrimmage, and there's a flag thrown. And that one, Phil, looks like will go against the Tuttle Tigers. Their first penalty if it is against the Tigers.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a hold or a block in the back there, but against Tuttle. But, I tell you, these athletes today, Chris, are so I'd like to say they're not as good as we were, but boy, they're a whole lot better than we ever were. And against the Tuttle Tigers here, that'll move them back. But a lot of athletic kids on the field tonight, and you look up. There's only 7 minutes left in this first half. It's 7:35.
Yeah, it's flown by as expected.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, there's been more throwing.
Well, now
than I thought.
Tuttle cut some of this throwing out. We might even have a chance to get something to eat on the way home.
We're making great time down here, boys.
It's possible.
Penalty marks it back to the 30-yard line. First down and 22. But the Tigers need some passes here. They will throw on first down. Dennis has proven he can. Great coverage downfield. Jackson Walters and his teammate will throw him down for a loss on the play. Great job, Jackson Walters, giving great rundown and running right into Nate Benford for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, Nate did a great job coming up and putting his shoulder in there. He gets the assist along with Jackson. Great field shot there.
Yeah, loss of 2. Good shot by Jackson Walters. Loss of 2 back to the 32. Second down and 24. We're in Grady County. We're getting close to McLean County. Exactly what Guthrie wants to do here. 4-man front. Short pass through the hands of the intended receiver. Falls incomplete. Third down and 24. And
that ball had a little smoke on it. You got to be aware you're only 10 yards from him. You know, take a little off. But, you know, again, these quarterbacks, this young man's not asked to throw the ball as much as he is right now.
And yes, he would have caught it probably. That's good defense because it's third down, or at the time, second down 24. Let him catch it in front of you, tackle, and it's now, it would be, what, third down and 18.
Because it's 4-down territory
Correct.
down here. They're going to go for it on fourth down if they don't get it here. But so great job by the defense.
Yeah, if they're going to do a little 5-yard route, let them catch and tackle. Third down and 24 from the 32. Dennis, another short pass caught by Mcadoo, breaks a tackle, 20, 15, and a touchdown saving tackle by Jackson Walters. It's still short of the first down, Phil, by 2 yards.
Yeah, that's you're going to have 4th and 2 here. Exactly what you don't want to have happen right there happens. And good move by number 11, kid Mcadoo. He's a big-time athlete.
Yeah, 22-yard pickup, 4th down and 2. Tigers obviously will go forward here. Triangle of offense on the bottom side. Movement, but no flag. 4th and 2. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage is Mason Dennis. Here we go. Dennis will throw for it. Here's the pressure. Gets away. Throws it in the end zone. Coverage is downfield. Incomplete. Pass interference. And that will be the correct call.
Good call there by the official. We don't like it, but it's the right call. Good job. Again, this young quarterback keeping his eyes down the field. And, you know, it's tough. You get down the end zone, people scramble around, you lose that receiver. You know, you can lose the receiver very quickly.
Pass interference is the call against the Jays. That's in the end zone, so if memory serves me correct, it'll be placed at the 5-yard line, half the distance.
1st and goal from the 5.
Tigers in danger of making this a 2-score ball game.
Yeah, just a bunch of missed opportunities right there on that fourth down play with Herzl in the backfield early.
Tell you what, this quarterback's shown me, though, he can use his feet to give him time. I mean, very athletic young man.
Very impressive down here.
Yep.
Dennis to quarterback, shotgun snap. He'll hand it off to Mcadoo, stretching. Gets past 2 Blue Jays, but the 3rd and 4th and 5th Blue Jay will bring him down. The forward progress will be the 5-yard line. Ball came out, Zach Henry, but it was after the whistle.
Yeah, you'll see it on the integrity heat and air replay here. His forward progress, it stopped right there. Plays over. Now we're going to strip the ball.
Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and goal from the 6. Boy, if you can get a defensive stand here.
That'd be big time.
You might not get any points at halftime, but if you can make it a 1-possession game, it'd be a lot of confidence. They'll run with it on the left side, and he'll get inside the 5-yard line. Number 14, Luke Falwell, the sophomore running back, as he'll get it to the 2-yard line. 4-yard pickup.
I think Tuttle might have got away with the hold right there if you guys see that replay. Looked like 50 got held there on the shoulder pads.
3rd and goal.
Actually, they're going to put him down at the 3, Phil. So it's 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Here we go. Low snap. Option. Nope. He keeps it. Does. Mason Dennis as he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Tuttle Tigers. A 13-play drive, Phil.
I got the situation where that low snap actually helped him a little bit. Disrupted the flow of the defense. But tell you got to give Tuttle credit. Convert that big 3rd down play to put him in 4th and short situation. That pass interference in the end zone. Tuttle on the board again.
Trying to make it a 14-0 ball game, and they do. 4:05 to play in quarter number 2. Timeout from Tuttle. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Are we going to be good on time?
How much we got, Aaron?
We're back.
Oh, we're
The
back.
bumper music. Tuttle Tigers, as we pull up the John Vance Motor scoring summary, 13 plays, 70 yards, 5 minutes, 52 seconds off the clock, 3-yard touchdown run. That is a Tuttle Tiger offensive drive.
Again, Tuttle did a great job throwing the ball on that drive. Also, Blue Jays helped them out a couple times with mistakes. You know, and in games like this where you have two teams, so you've got to play clean. And to be quite honest, the Blue Jays have it so far in this ball game.
Down 14-0, just joining us here on our YouTube stream. Block punt on the Jays' opening drive gave the first 7 points to the Tuttle Tigers. Then that impressive offensive drive as the S&T Oilfield kickoff services. Fields it is Jalen Harper from the 15 to the 20, 25, up to the 27-yard line. And that's a big win if you're special teams against Jalen Harper, and it's still an impressive return.
Yeah, great job by 22, Adrian Avalar. Just a sophomore coming up making the tackle there on special teams. That's a tough guy to tackle one-on-one. He usually makes that first guy miss. Great job.
So here we go, Phil. Guthrie down 14-0.
Yep.
4 minutes, still plenty of time. The win is behind your back.
Yep.
Go down, get some points on the board.
All's forgiven.
All's forgiven.
Yeah.
Don't want to give any Tuttle a possession again. That's your drive here. So a slow, steady play here. Harper getting a little aid from his offensive lineman, Blake Doles, as he goes up to the 34-yard line. An impressive 6-yard run.
Till Blake, he finished till the whistle went. That
Sure
was a great
did.
job by Blake there, but outstanding effort by everybody. Blake finishing the play. I love to see that.
Guthrie's going to be nasty on the offensive line like that to be successful in this game, and Blake is leader right there on that play.
Yeah.
Run of about 6 yards, so 2nd down and 4. Still have time to run the football. Guthrie does throw here on 2nd down, caught at the 1st down marker and now beyond across the 40. And finally hauled out of bounds at the 42, 43. Depends on the spot. Regardless, Phil, that will be a 1st down on the coverage for the Blue Jays, Jalen Shelf.
Yeah, Blue Jays get a critical 1st down there. Keep this drive going. 3:15 left in the first half. Blue Jays moving right now. Got to go get some points on the board before we go into half.
A 9-yard pickup for Shelf. Good job, yards after contact. 3:05 in rolling here in quarter number 2. Stay tuned, Golden Chick halftime show coming up. We'll have our South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update and a whole bunch of other stuff. Pressure up the middle, Calvert sees it, throws it, and it's caught by Shelf for another 1st down, this time in Tuttle territory at the 45-yard line.
That's an outstanding pitch and catch right here. Look at this, sets his feet, pressure on him, delivers a dime to Shelf. 1st down, move those chains.
12-yard pickup. Now you still got plenty of time here, 2:45 in Tuttle territory.
Plenty of time.
Good job there by Hayden Calvert delivering a beautiful ball. Carson Weiler, halfback on the right side. They will run on the right side with Harper. First guy misses across the 40 to the 35. Boy, he is impressive running. And again, Isaiah Hammond's not playing tonight, but Guthrie might have found a little secret weapon offensively.
Look at the shake right there, Chris. Great job making 2-3 kids miss. You're right. We found, I think, a great asset going into the rest of the year.
Blue Jays, 3 plays in a row that have resulted in first downs. Could this be the 4th in a row? Doesn't look like it will. Harper still with 3 positive yards to the 30-yard line.
Hey, Phil, I got Isaiah Hammonds down here on the side. I just told him he was fired.
Well, you tell him Mr. Nichols said he's not fired. Oh. He's just on vacation.
You're good. Okay, he's happy now. Great attitude down here, too.
Oh, he's a great kid.
Tough kid.
Yeah. Yeah, if it was a big game, he'd be out there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Not that this isn't a big game,
sure.
but a non-district game.
Yeah. 2nd down and 7. Number 7 to throw. He wants it all. Downfield has a man, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver is Jalen Chelp. Had a step or two on his defender.
You'll see it right here. There's the ball out. I tell you, just a little long. That was a great job, though. Really a good pass. Just a hair over the extended arms.
I like that play call because it stops the clock if it's incomplete. It's a touchdown if you catch it, but if it's incomplete, it stops the clock at 1:43. It's 3rd and 7, obviously 4-down territory here. You have your timeout, so I love that call.
Yeah, very good call.
15 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time for Calvert to look over this Tuttle defense. So far, pitching a shutout against the Jays. Calvert with the snap. He'll roll to his right. Running out of real safe, throws it on the run, caught by Ty Eaton at the 20, and then yards after that, he's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. 14-yard pickup.
Great pass, great catch, but most importantly, great job by Ty getting out of bounds, stopping that clock for the Blue Jays.
4 of the last 5 plays for Guthrie have been first downs, but now the field's getting a little bit tighter. It's shrinking. Jays put some points on the board. 1st and 10 from the 16, back to the running game, and Harper stopped the line of scrimmage as he'll pick up 1 yard to the 15.
I'll say this, Jalen's outstanding, very explosive. You can tell hasn't played running back a lot. He's not as comfortable going in there between the tackles. He's in his wheelhouse where he can be creative on the outside and make things happen. But I'll tell you, the Blue Jays are in a good situation right now.
Clock is rolling, 1:12 as you see on your screen. 2nd down and 10. Guthrie still plenty of time. Do have the timeouts in the bag as well. Calvert to throw. Calvert with time in the end zone. Incomplete. Flags all over the place as Shelf had a couple of defenders on his back. Pass interference. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, same deal here. You'll see the ball moved up to the 5-yard line on this in the end zone. Now, we knew they were similar, but this is a little eerie how similar they are.
There's our referee tonight, Chris Mallow, and his officiating crew do a great job all season long. And the 3rd team on the field. And the penalty soon to be marked off here by the umpire. Started at the 16. Keep walking. Just walk into the end zone. That'd be good. They will mark it about the 8-yard line, half the distance to the goal.
So the difference there is where the bar was from play.
Yeah, I think it's half the distance.
Right.
Tuttle had it at the 10, pass interference, move it to the 5.
Right.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Again, Guthrie has 2 timeouts left, so they can still run the football if they want to. Calvert up the middle, and he's down to the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup. Second and goal. Guthrie not using a timeout here.
Well, they need to hurry a little bit.
Turnover with the tackle. That is good for a 1st down. Ball is 5. 1st and goal.
Maybe some hurry up with the play call.
It was a 1st down, guys, so it is 1st and goal. Calvert hands it off to Harper. Harper's 4, maybe the 3, and there's a timeout taken by Guthrie. And I really don't want to chance it, guys, so we'll make up our breaks at halftime. So I don't want to miss anything here with 23 seconds.
Yeah, you can see that Jalen's just not quite as comfortable between those tackles, Chris. Still doing a great job, but boy, he is so much more comfortable when you give him that space to work in.
I think they're going to give him the 4-yard line, guys, so it's just a 1-yard pickup. But now, do we have 2nd and goal, guys?
Should be 2nd.
Okay, now they just fixed. Okay, let's checking my notes. Guthrie, impressive drive. Phil, remember, this started at their own 28-yard line. Guthrie's getting ready to run their 10th play of this drive. Remember, on the previous possession, Tuttle went 13 plays.
Yeah, best drive for the Blue Jays so far tonight. And, of course, right now you got 23.9 on the clock. You got 1 timeout in your pocket. You know, what do you do here, Chris? You think you stick to the ground? Do you got that timeout? I think I would probably keep it on the ground on this player. Maybe you do take a shot back to the back of the end zone.
You want to hear my prediction, Phil?
Well, sure.
I think I'm going to have Jalen Shelf come in at quarterback and run that little bit of wildcat formation.
Or could we see Carson Wilder with that little new wrinkle?
I see Shelf. I don't see Calvert. Ronnie's on to something.
Well,
Shelf in there.
I heard him.
You don't give that away.
Oh, sorry.
Wildcat formation, quarterback, Shelf runs, cuts it, and the big old strong will not get in there. 16 seconds. Timeout taken. I do believe Guthrie did take a timeout.
Yes.
Okay, they did. That's their final timeout, I do believe. Yeah, Guthrie is out of timeout. So, Ronnie, will they mark that about the 3-yard line? So it's a 1-yard pickup.
Yep.
So here we go. 16 seconds. We haven't seen a field goal this year by the Blue Jays, so keep that in the back of your mind. 3rd down and 3, you can obviously, you can't run the ball. You can't run the ball right now. You can definitely throw the ball on 3rd down and 3 and on 4th down if that's the case here, but out of timeout. So I think you got to go to the run game or passing game.
Yeah, I think you throw the ball here. You've got one more down after that. You know, don't try to squeeze something in. If it's not there, throw it away. We've got one more down. But I think that's what you'll see.
Now, coach has got to think of play ahead. So what if we throw the ball and we throw incomplete pass, do we bring the field goal unit? That's what Coach Beebe and Coach Rice and all them have got to be thinking right now.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's in them. I think they want 7 here.
Sure.
Yeah, every point matters, but I think they want 7 here.
Calvert back in at quarterback. 3rd and goal from the 3. 2 receivers each side, now 3. They'll hand it off to Eaton, who'll throw it into the end zone. It is incomplete. A little trickery there. Like the idea. Now we'll see what coaches want to do here on 4th down.
Yeah, and that ball was there, just wasn't handled. Little hot. But I tell you what, I like the creativity there.
Yeah. Looks like the field goal unit will come on to the field. Be about a 20-yard field goal. The ball's going on that far hash. 11 seconds. First field goal try in 4 games.
They're telling them to stay in the huddle. I'm not sure. Do they have one more timeout that we don't know about? Or
we have 0. The scoreboard has 0.
Maybe too close?
I want to back it up a little bit. That angle, that hash mark with this young kicker, that's probably a really good decision right there, I think.
Yeah, it looked a little tough angle, but yeah.
Yeah, tough angle.
So Noah French will now try a 25-yard field goal. Calvert is your holder. And now
Tuttle's going to decline it.
A little back and forth here. Ronnie, that's a good decision.
If I'm Coach Beebe, I'm going for it now.
That penalty is declined.
Delay of game is declined.
So I guess we can keep doing this, and
stay here all night.
Stay here all night.
Oh, I like that move better. Yeah, take another one.
Just to see if they would do it again?
Yeah, why not?
All right, I think we're set.
That's a tough angle, boys.
It is. Noah French on. 20-yard field goal try. Snap, hold, plenty of leg. Good. Noah French puts the Jays on the board. 7 seconds to play in quarter number 2. Timeout from Tuttle. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Blue Jays on the scoreboard. Phil Nichols, 14-3, your new score. Tuttle Tigers getting ready to get the football here with just 7.9 seconds to play. Good drive there by the Blue Jays.
Yeah, good. Something positive going into halftime. Your offense showed you can put a sustained drive together. Saw some good wrinkles there. Really, this is a 7-3 game right now. You give up that one, mental mistake on special teams, give up the points early in that first drive for the Blue Jays. But I think if you're the Blue Jays, you got those 3 points. That's the right call. Let's go in, regroup, make a few adjustments, come out, let our athletes be athletes in the second half.
We'll have our scoring summary here in just after this kickoff. Time now, though, for the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. You see on your screen. Appreciate one of our new sponsors this year. Welcome aboard as French kicks this one off. And it'll return from the 10-yard line. That is Mcadoo. You got to tackle, and they do, but not before Mcadoo gets out near midfield. As we take a look at the John Vance Motor scoring summary for the Guthrie Blue Jays, Phil. 12 plays, 72 yards, right when you need it, just under 4 minutes. French, first field goal of the year, first field goal try, 20 yards out is good.
And a very tough field goal, not because of the distance, but that angle was very extreme for the young man. He did a great job handling that situation. I'll tell you what, Mcadoo was a shoestring away from going golden goalpost right there. That kid is explosive.
Less than a second, 0.03 to be official here. So one final play, Tuttle will just take a knee. And just like that, we are at the Golden Chick halftime show. The game of the week, living up to it. But right now, it's the Tuttle Tigers with the early bragging rights in this one. 7 quick points in the first quarter, 7 points in the second quarter. Guthrie with 3 points at the end of the half as they go running into the locker room. There's your halftime score, 14-3. Take a timeout. When we come back, we get set for the Golden Chick halftime show. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with a unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Cheeseburger. You got it. Just up to the cheese now. I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
Sonic Cheesecake Blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Lennox products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Forming a portion of their competition routine. Please welcome
back. Brad Hinklefield, Tuttle, Oklahoma. Game of the week, 5A Blue Jays, 4A Tuttle Tigers, 14-3 Tigers with the early lead.
Like their music around here.
A little dance time for the Tuttle dance team. Tuttle Tigers danced into the end zone field. Blue Jays opening drive, 3 plays, had a punt. Guy came right in there, blocked the punt, fell on the end zone. Early 7-0 lead for Tuttle. And then after that, what we expected, 7-3 after that.
Yeah, just back before great defense. I mean, the Tuttle showed they can throw the football, Chris, when they needed to on their drive, that last scoring drive of theirs. But, you know, I think the Blue Jays had 4 penalties in that first half, I believe, and of course that costly giving up 6 points on that punt. But for the most part, I mean, great defenses on both sides. Offenses showed they can put sustained drives together. Blue Jays did a great job on that 12-play, 72-yard drive to end the half, get 3 points on the board. But I'll tell you, if the Blue Jays, I think you're in the deal, say, listen, this is a 7-3 game right now.
Yeah.
You know, and they're letting the kids know. Blue Jays, of course, you know, they've got to come out in this second half and immediately get a stop in this second half. They come out, they get a stop. I think the Blue Jays are in good shape.
Opening thoughts here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show. Golden Chick, I-35 and Highway 33. Chicken tenders, mashed potatoes.
Oh, boy.
Mac and cheese, sweet tea. Oh, yeah. They do it all.
They do it all. And they do it well.
They do it well. The chicken is delicious. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more. 14-3, your halftime score. Back after this here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student-athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Strive Wellness Lounge is a professional concierge nursing-led practice using cutting-edge technology to give you convenient care, IV therapy, telehealth, medical weight loss, men's health, ED, testosterone, and hormone therapy. Nutrition and hydration are delivered to your cells via IV infusion. In our Wellness Lounge, or the convenience of your residence, hotel room, or place of business within reasonable time of receiving your call or text. Call us at 405-293-4160.
Guthrie trails Tuttle Tigers 14-3. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show. Glad you're spending your Friday night with us here as we broadcast in the stands here in Tuttle. Media to the left, media to the right. A little bitty press box, that is full as well. And we got requests for camera inside the booth to get us on there. We've had it. It's coming. I think we're just making sure we can master what we can at the time. It's
a lot of moving parts.
It was funny. We're setting up, and all the crews behind us goes, "My goodness, what is all this stuff?" Well, this is our little bitty setup.
We brought the minor deal.
Yeah. This is
a lot of equipment.
Yeah, it's. We take a lot of pride in that. And, you know, the young up-and-coming broadcasters, man, I want this, I want that. I go, hey, we've been doing it for a long, long time. Just take your time, build up to it. And that's what we've done over the years, and so we hope you enjoyed it tonight as well. This is the game of the week. Blue Jays, as we mentioned, trail it to the Tigers 14-3, but now it's time to go to our South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update as we take a look at some of the games across the state of Oklahoma.
We're going to start with 6A1, Chris. Mustang winning 17-7 over Harbor from Arkansas, I believe. UConn, for me, this is a little bit of a surprise. UConn winning 21-10.
That's a huge surprise. I don't know
over Norman North. Norman North.
Yeah, that's a big surprise.
Stillwater beating Norman 21-12. Many people have them number one team in 6A2. Edmond Memorial 7, Southmore 6. That's at second quarter score. And then last night, Enid gets another victory on the year, 34-17. Enid setting 2-1.
Yeah, Edmond Memorial, by the way, last week got their first victory in their brand new stadium. Took a couple of years, but they got there. Take a look at some of the 6A2 scores from around the state of Oklahoma. Ponca City Wildcats, a week 0 opponent against the Jays, trail it at halftime to Sand Springs 27-0. Southeast in the second quarter taking it to U.S. Grant 53-0. Midwest City 5A football taking on 6A2 Pump City North. Midwest City looks like they're going to get the first one of the year. They lead that one 30-0. 5A defending state champions Collinville leads the 6A2 Bartlesville Bruins at halftime 14-7. Number one team in 6A2 Stillwater Pioneers are leading in the second quarter 21-12 over 6A1 Norman High School. Tahlequah leads Salisal 21-13. Northwest Classen leads Classen SAS 14-13. Capitol Hill on top of Star Spencer 16-8. And in the second quarter in Lawton, Oklahoma, Comanche County, Lawton leads Lawton Knight 14-0.
And in 5A, we've got Skytook 14, Nathan Hell 0. Glenpool leading Fort Gibson 35-7 at the half. Blanchard right now beating Shawnee at the half 13-7. Of course, Shawnee's who the Blue Jays will wrap up district play with this year. Lawton 14, Eisenhower 3 at the half. Southeast 53, U.S. Grant 0. That's a halftime score. Durant losing currently to Ada 7-0. That's a second quarter score. Carl Albert, we talked about it on the high school huddle this week. Said, boy, you know, Elk City, they're undefeated. Things are going right. Carl Albert's 1-2. Don't worry, folks. Carl Albert's still Carl Albert. 31-2 at the half. Carl Albert over Elk City. Coweta beating Pryor 33-0. Talked about the Midwest City. Here's a score that surprises me a little bit. I thought it would be close, but Wagner leading the half over Grove 14-7. Claremore beating Hillsdale currently 14-10. You have Edison Prep over Catoosa 14-0. And Piedmont, Blue Jays will face the week after next week, bye week next week for the Blue Jays, following open district play against the Piedmont Wildcats. Piedmont winning at the half 14-0 over Duncan.
Some real quick 4A scores, not a whole lot going on and that we'll share with you, but we will share a few scores with you. Heritage Hall at halftime leads John Marshall 22-0. Cushing, a very talented 4A ball club, leads Berry Hill in the second quarter 27-3. And I think that's probably all the 4A scores that we can report. One more, a big one. Poto at Chandler tonight. If it wasn't Guthrie Tuttle tonight, I think Wagner and Grove, also Poto and Chandler would be the top two games after that. And right now, Poto, the wing T offense, leads it in Chandler tonight, 23-7. Woodward trails Newcastle 7-6, just up the road here from Tuttle, Oklahoma. That game being played in Newcastle. Those are your 4A scores.
Okay, I'm going to hop down to 2A real quick. The game that we followed, last week, of course, I had Beggs number 1. Most people had him number 2 in the state. Tell you what, something's going on in Beggs. Very good Vertigus team, but beating them 33-6 at half.
Yeah, Vertigus is a very good ball club. They're in the top 2 in that class there. So Beggs, don't get down if you're Beggs. Then now you know what the big dogs what it'll look like, but you have weeks to get better. Beggs is a very talented team playing a very tough schedule. So hang in there, Ryan Cutting. I was trying to talk to everybody in general, but I'm talking to Ryan Cutting. It's going to be okay, buddy. I promise.
They'll pull through, Ryan. We promise.
Those are your South Point Baptist Church scores from across the state of Oklahoma. The score here, Tuttle Tigers 14, Guthrie 3. Take a time out. This is the Golden Chick halftime show.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours.
It is amazing.
And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
The Golden Chick Halftime Show rolls on with the John Vance Auto Group scoring summary right after this.
You can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guaranteed at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
14-3, Tuttle Tigers leading the Guthrie Bluejays. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. GNP TV, we've got a great audience out there tonight. Yeah. And we appreciate everyone tuning in on GNP TV. We're off next week.
Yeah, I'll be making a long journey home.
Yes, you will. We're off this week. District play to follow. Piedmont Wildcats. We'll talk about plenty of that later on.
But that's one we always watch.
Yeah.
You know, that's been a fun rivalry over the years. Of course, Guthrie most definitely has the advantage in that rivalry. But I tell you what, 2 years in a row on the road to Piedmont, you know, we don't like that. Primarily because we usually get a speeding ticket, Chris.
That's correct. That is correct. John Chappell's the only one who can get us speeding tickets in Piedmont city limits. Well, this is, again, the matchup of the night in the state of Oklahoma. And Phil, you take a look at this series here. First meeting of all time. They're first time ever. They'll play again next year inside Joseph Stadium. Blue Jays, four state championships. Tuttle with 3 state championships. The other thing interesting about that, all 7 state championships have been won since 2001. Nothing before that.
Isn't that a great thing, though? I tell you, it just goes to show that when a community gets behind a program, when the kids believe and you get the right coaching staff together, great things can happen. You know, I'll tell you the other thing too. Tuttle, much like Guthrie, has a fabulous Little League program. They do a great job getting those kids ready to play for the Tigers or for the Blue Jays.
And they're athletic as a whole. So the baseball program led by Blake Draper, fantastic. Tuttle basketball, the girls that won the state championship a year ago. They'll have a new coach this year taking over the reins. But state, of course, it all starts with the wrestling program over to our left. With all those state championships. I've lost count how many they won in a row. What, 16?
14 in a row.
Well, we'll get to 16 here in a couple of years.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't worry.
14 state championships in a row.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And every year they'll have at least one, but typically 2 or 3 kids going to wrestle at major Division I programs.
Absolutely. Tuttle Marching Band, a nice performance there at halftime as well. Take another time out here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show. We'll come back, get set for second half action. Tigers 14, Blue Jays 3. Back after this.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Lynette and Chuck take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with a unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Tuttle Tigers, Blue Jays, and Tigers still in their locker room. 14-3 is your halftime score. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans, along with Braden Russell, Aaron Ryburn, and then our 3 outstanding camera operators, Kel Evans, Mason Russell, Lance Evans. Glad to have you on GNP TV. Beautiful night.
Oh, turned out just that sun went down, and I tell you, absolutely perfect football weather.
Well, Phil, the Blue Jays here tonight. and then that bye week. I think that comes at a perfect time, right before district play, because then look, boom, boom, back-to-back, Piedmont, McGinnis, and now we're starting to talk about Guthrie, good chance to make the playoffs. So you got to take one game at a time. I understand that. But Piedmont, McGinnis, and then you have Southeast, and then Carl Albert. So your 3 of your first 4 district games will let you know how the standings may play out the rest of the season. But bye week comes at a perfect time, get some players healthy, rest the brain a little bit, and then hit it strong with Piedmont, McGinnis.
Yeah, and we definitely, outside of, not just Isaiah, we have a few kids banged up right now, and you're right. I mean, getting that 14 days rest is going to be big for those kids, get them healthy for that big district push.
Big thank you to Lula and her outstanding crew at Golden Chick.
That'll make you feel better.
Yeah, absolutely it will. And that might be the last time you see that graphic right there.
Oh, boy.
We got something in the works next when we get to Piedmont. But we got a second half to think about here. We're going to take our final timeout here on the Golden Chick halftime shows. The Blue Jays have made their way onto the field. Tuttle has made their way onto the field. When we come back, what the Guthrie Blue Jays have to do in our minds to come back and win this game on the road. This is the Golden Chick halftime show.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating.
He's on that Chicken Tender app.
Oh, boy.
I need the Chicken Tender menu. Really, I don't need a menu. I know what I'm getting when I go to Golden Chick.
Oh, yeah. No, you know what you're getting every restaurant you go to,
that's
my
true,
little friend.
Especially Golden Chick.
Oh, yeah. Everything's good.
I go with the chicken.
Oh, they have good fish, too.
Not the fried chicken.
They have good fish. Baked.
Not.
It's
not rotisserie. My wife orders it for me every time.
Oven
it's a number
roasted?
6.
Huh? Oven roasted?
Oven roasted, yes.
Oh. Ronnie with the save.
Thank you, Ronnie. Yeah. Breast, thigh, mac and cheese, sweet tea. Give me that roll. And when we dine in, give me that cone.
I like the fish out there. I know it's a chicken joint. They've got great fish
They
out
do.
there. All the sides are fabulous. And the best part of being out there, you're going to get absolutely perfect service every time you step into that place.
Ronnie, you going mac and cheese, French fries, okra, or mashed potatoes?
Mac and cheese.
Normally when I go to restaurants, I double up on the potatoes. I normally get mashed potatoes and French fries.
Not a kid.
Oh, wow.
Ronnie, important question.
That's the same family.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
But important question. On the fries, do you dip the fry or do you splatter the fry with the
Sprinkle.
ketchup? Sprinkle.
Only crazy people splatter the fries.
Oh.
You got to dip.
Ooh, there's a separation there.
Yeah.
We'll have to work on that.
Now, I can do both.
Yeah, I can if I have to.
I find myself with the sprinkle.
The splatter.
The splatter.
I like the splatter.
Well, you try to make the even line, thin lines.
Yes, thin lines back and forth.
Right, you don't want to go super thick.
No.
Because then you get too much on one bite and not enough on the other bite.
Then you'll have to use a fork. Who wants to use a fork when they eat French
That's
fries?
true. I use a fork with my French fries.
Yeah, well, we're civilized. Ronnie,
un-American is what it
Ronnie's
is.
a little, he's got issues.
And sometimes I like to get a toothpick and pick the fry and eat it that way.
Now you've went too far.
It keeps it off your fingertips.
Now he's went too far, Ronnie.
All right, time to change subject.
All right, we're about 2 minutes away from kicking off the second half.
Sarah said splatter, by the way.
Splatter. There you go, Sarah. Well, we're about 2 minutes away from kicking off the second half. Guthrie Charlie here 14-3 on the Golden Chick halftime show. Do remember, Tuttle will get the football to begin the third quarter. Initial thoughts here, what needs to happen in the second half? Again, outside that block punt, easy 7 points for Tuttle to begin the ball game. 7-3, it's gone as we expected. Both teams have shown they don't mind throwing the ball. Both teams, I think Guthrie ran the ball better.
They did.
But I guess defensively, you got to make tackles in open field. Offensively, keep running the football. Don't go away from what you do. Stay patient with it. But obviously, Guthrie's going to have to get a little bit more offense going than Tuttle in the second half.
Yeah, and I think one of the major things, I don't want to sound dramatic, but I think this opening drive for the Blue Jays, getting a stop, getting them off the field, and then the Blue Jays coming in, but coming in and getting points on the board. I think the Blue Jays got to be patient. I think they also got to clean up some of the mistakes that they've made in the first half. They had some crucial penalties that really hurt them. They had that big kickoff return called back. Of course, the pass interference in the end zone. Now, let me say this. That's one of the toughest plays in football to make at any level. Because you're a DB, you're out there on an island. It's easy for a receiver to lose you back there, but we could clean those things up. I think the Blue Jays stick to the game plan. I think we'll do it. I will say this. I think Harper, we got to get him outside the tackles and let him be creative and go make plays.
And Ronnie, I thought the Guthrie defense was outstanding that first half. Tuttle did have that impressive 13-play drive that went 70 yards in just under 4 minutes. Outside of that drive, I thought Guthrie defense played extremely well. But what are your thoughts here on the second half?
Yeah, I thought the Blue Jays played good on defense. They made Tuttle do something what they don't normally do. They made him pass the ball. I think Blue Jays to be successful in the second half, they're going to have to make the tackles. We had chances in the backfield early. They missed the tackle, so we're going to tackle a lot better in the second half. And again, if Tuttle's going to beat you passing the ball, so be it, all right? Because their bread and butter is Mcadoo, and if you can stop him, the defense should be able to come down on that pass play when they're doing short stuff right now.
And Ronnie mentioned the passing, Phil, and Tuttle has gone with the short passing, which there's times you can give up the short pass, but it all comes back to having to block or to tackle open field and not miss out on those tackles.
It's funny how this game's simple when you break it down. It's about blocking, it's about tackling, right? It's the simple foundational, fundamental things. You do those things well, you win a lot more than you don't.
Yeah, the big play that I remember in the first half was the 3rd and 24 is short pass, miss a tackle, he gets 22 yards and end up scoring that. So yeah, you got to tackle after you let them catch those short passes.
We're set for second half action. Guthrie will be kicking into the wind. Back deep for the Tuttle Tigers is number 21, Weston Grounds, but they're not counting on him to get the football at the 5. That's why they have Mr. Mcadoo right in the middle of the field in around the 20-yard line. Jersey number 11 for the Tuttle Tigers. Now they'll switch sides because they know Guthrie likes to kick to that far side. Got to realize where Mcadoo's at.
Well, I bet Mcadoo, baseball player?
McAdoo's play everything in Tuttle. Female, male, it doesn't matter. S&T Oilfield Services kickoff as we get set for second half action. They will kick away from Mcadoo. It's caught or retrieved at the 26, 30, and across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Nice return there by number 9, Mark Douglas.
Yeah, and Eli Maroney lost his helmet on that play. I don't know, since that was a special team, does he have to go off for a play?
I would think so.
I don't know if the officials saw that or not. He got her back on pretty quick.
Yeah, official came in and kind of just walked right past him right there, and Maroney didn't say anything, so he stayed in.
Very good. Big drive right here for the Blue Jay defense, Chris.
Falwell and Mcadoo, the running backs for the Tuttle Tigers, they're sandwiched. Mason Dennis, the quarterback, in the middle. Barks out the sides. He'll hand it off to Mcadoo, trying to stretch it, and he will be hit behind the line of scrimmage. Forward progress might have got him maybe 1 yard, Phil, as we have a flag away from the ball as Benford and another Tuttle Tiger receiver got into it.
I'll tell you what, guys.
That's going to be on Tuttle.
Yes. 21.
Weston Grounds,
and our number 1 there. These two have been going at it all game long. They have been back and forth. There's a time earlier in the first quarter where 21 actually pushed him in the face mask, and it was not cold. And again, they're still going at it right now.
And I'll say this, Chris, after observing that, you did a good job riding him. I bet you he's on the map for Tuttle in the winter.
Here's the official call by referee Chris Amallo. Personal foul. Tuttle, you guys were spot on. Oh, they're going to call offsetting, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. I think that's just more like saying, all right, enough from you, but I don't agree with that at all. That was definitely instigated by Tuttle Tigers right there.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
Maybe now they've been flagged, put it behind them, and move on, play football now. So, nice job there by the defensive line, though. Mcadoo is able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Don't forget the great play there. Sets up a 2nd down and 10. 3 receivers, 2 running backs for Dennis. He'll play action, flag thrown. Receiver wide open, caught at the 30. There's a flag down. Do remember that tackled inside the 20-yard line. Flag thrown by the referee. 92.999% of the time it goes against the offense if the white hat throws it. Check my replay here before you guys see a replay. Let's see here. Oh, he got held. You'll see it here in a second when we get to the replay. Top of the line of scrimmage. Illegal shift is the call. Here's that. Oh, we missed at the top there. I thought there was a hold right there on Glover, but the illegal shift does not matter. And so Tuttle with a big play, erased with a penalty, and he'll move it back to the 36-yard line.
Now what that does do is that puts the Blue Jays on notice. Hey, we don't just throw short passes. We can go down the field when we want to. And that big 6'3" wideout down there bringing the ball in. So I tell you, that does. Blue Jays have to pay attention to that.
At the 36, 2nd down and now 15 for the Tigers. Same formation as the play before. Dennis will roll this time. Here's the pressure. Gets away from one Blue Jay linebacker. Now he's going to run for it. Gets past another Blue Jay. And it's going to be a pickup across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Nifty move there by Dennis.
Yeah, Blue Jays had an opportunity here. You'll see on their instant replay to get a big loss, but quarterback did a great job of eluding that. Got positive yards.
7 to be total. Still sets up a 3rd down and 8 play.
Very shifty the quarterback is.
Yeah, he is.
Athletic young man. You can tell he's a senior leader.
So the Blue Jay defense, you can catch in front of you about 5 yards, but you got to tackle if that's the case.
Got to make the tackle.
3rd and 8. Tigers need the Guthrie 49 for the 1st down. Dennis rolling to the near side. Has his eye on one receiver to the near side. Caught, but out of bounds. Intended receiver there was Noah McDowell. Did a great job of making the catch, but unable to get the feet in bounds. As you see there, and Tuttle will have to punt on their opening drive.
We talked about that, keys to the second half. You know, we said get them off the field in this opening drive. Blue Jays put a check mark in that box. They've accomplished that. Now you got to go back, field this punt, hopefully get a big play on special teams, putting in good field position, let that Blue Jay offense come and go to work.
Tigers at their 30. Good snap from McAdoo. It's a great high punt. Ty Eaton will let it bounce at the 20. It'll take a Blue Jay bounce, and it'll go out of bounds in around the 25-yard line. And Phil sure would like to put some points, some scoreboard pressure on the Tuttle Tigers.
Yeah, it's a big drive. You know, Blue Jays showed they can put together long, sustained drives. That last drive in the first half, 72 yards, 12 plays, resulted in 3 points. Blue Jays got to come right back, do the same thing. Now remember, that strong winds in the Blue Jays' face on this drive. Blue Jays really utilized the passing game for that last drive before the first half ended. See what the Blue Jays have dialed up here.
Jalen Harper to get the first carries, potentially. He will get the first carry of the second half. First guy misses, second guy misses. Flag thrown by the umpire. And it looks like this will be against the Blue Jays.
That came in from the back judge, and he's kind of close to normal the back judges that I've seen all year.
Yeah.
He's way up in there, ain't he?
Yeah, I thought that was the umpire. Guthrie celebrating, guys.
Is there still 5 officials on there? Somebody get hurt?
Well, they're out there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah.
Because he was real close.
We call that actively engaged.
Face mask.
Yeah, I think it's a great position, actually.
I think I think one thing I will say about these officials, we talked about this earlier in the week on the high school huddle, which we do every Wednesday night, 6 o'clock. But you've got, this crew's done a great job, I think, overall, of controlling the game, letting the kids play the game. I agreed with Ronnie. It'd been nice to have that 15 yards on that last drive, but I don't mind an offsetting in that situation either.
And this is a crew that really does not like to throw flags. As Calvert looks to throw, has a man, overshoots Ty Eaton. Two Tuttle Tigers in the area.
Well, Ty streaking down the field here. He was there, just overshot him.
He had a step on him, boys.
He did. That's a good first down call because it's still 2nd down and 5 now. So it's like, you know, if we get the big play, let's do it. If not, we have a 2nd down and manageable play, 2nd down and 5 here. Jays will go back to the running game. Calvert with the call, and he'll get to maybe the 30, so it's going to be 3rd and 4.
Stuffed on that run, Calvert. Tell you, this defensive line for Tuttle Tigers, very, very good defensive front line. Great job getting pushed. Allow those linebackers to go do what they do, be athletic. I tell you, I'm very impressed with this Tuttle defense so far.
3rd and 4. Halfback, 3 receivers, and a running back for Calvert. Looks at Blue Jays sideline. 13 seconds on the play clock. Harper on the right side of Calvert. Now Wilder lines up on the left side. Harper will get the carry. Harper makes the move, and he'll have the first down as he goes across the 35-yard line. Move the chains.
Good job by Harper. You talked about get outside those tackles, give him an opportunity to use his speed and quickness. What I liked on that play, he finished the run, Chris. You can see it on the integrity replay here. Really going forward at the end of the run. Got some good yards at the end of that run.
Needed 4, got 6. Fresh set of downs for the Jays. Opening drive here in the 3rd quarter for Guthrie after Tuttle went 3 and out on their opening drive here. Calvert hands it off to Harper. Foot in the ground to the 40. Hit hard at the 42-yard line. Mcadoo on the tackle.
Well, I tell you, that kid's everywhere, Mcadoo. Good run. Harper comes up lame, limping off the field.
Yeah, that was a big shot to the thighs.
Yeah. Hopefully, just little stinger. You know, when your big brother stings you and frogs you in the leg. I'm hoping that's what it was, because those hurt.
Remember, Guthrie playing without their star running back, Isaiah Hammonds, all 5A world-type player, not in uniform tonight. Blue Jays have had a couple of running backs in his spot, including here Jackson Walters, as he goes across the midfield for the first down and more. Look at Jackson go across the 40 and finally brought down at the 38.
We talk about Jackson Walters all the time, how competitive he is. I like to call him Mr. Everything for the Blue Jay offense and defense. Great job running, cutting against the grain there, picking up big yards, and going to battle to the very end.
20-yard big yard, there for Jackson Walters. Back to Jackson Walters, 2 hands on the football, and he'll pick up 1 as you get to the 41, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I tell you, good job there up front again. Be interested to see how quick Harper gets back in. I think I see him walking it off over on the sideline. I think he'll be back in the ball game here shortly. But Jackson, man, 2 great runs there back-to-back, doing a great job.
2nd and 10. 3-man front for the Tuttle Tigers. Jackson will try the left side, trying to bounce it outside. Couple guys miss to the 30, cuts it to the inside, stays on his feet, and he gets down to the 28-yard line. Close to another 10-yard run for the senior. Jackson Walters getting his first carries of the season.
Great job bouncing outside. Watch the end of the run here, Chris. Boy, contact picks up 3 more yards after contact. Great job by Jackson.
11 big yards for Jackson Walters. 3rd first down on the drive.
Harper back in.
Harper back in the game.
We have a whistle, a stoppage from the far side official from the Guthrie bench. He'll come to talk referee Chris Mallow. Good shot there, Kel Evans.
I tell you, Kel's got, right now, he's the North Church crew MVP with these shots he's had tonight. Told me earlier he was working for a pay raise, Chris.
Oh, it is payday after tonight's game. They're talking to the chain crew, not necessarily the football Guthrie team.
Might have to have a correction over there.
Yeah, line crew over here doing stuff they're not supposed to. They're not going when they were told not to go, so that's kind of what it was. And Whitehead Mallow kind of set them straight there.
Oh. Bill, you better be on your best behavior.
I'm not moving.
11-yard pickup. Calvert to throw, has all day, goes up, has a man wide open and cannot connect. He was wide open, Jalen Harper. Oh, not a Tiger within 15 yards.
Wow.
Boy, just over the outstretched hands of Harper. I like that play call in that situation. I tell you, that was a big-time play call there by offensive coordinator Jason Rice. Good job, Jason.
2nd and 10 for the Jays. 3 receiver set, a halfback and a running back. Back to the running game, back to Jalen Harper, back in, dancing, getting to the outside. Look at him go, Phil, as he's rushed out of bounds in around the 20-yard line. Here comes a flag, another flag. It looks like Harper was hit after going out of bounds, but there are multiple flags. I think there's going to be multiple infractions on this one. Here's the late hit upcoming.
Yeah, you'll see number 14 coming in late right here. He made contact with Harper. If you see the red paint here on the turf, that's when he started making contact. So he was definitely out of bounds when he made the contact.
Really hard contact, but continued after.
Yeah, continuation.
Yeah. Again, there's 2 penalties. Great shot there by Kel Evans. Hold, Guthrie. Personal foul, Tuttle. So I think Guthrie will get, what, 5 positive yards out of this?
Because it's a dead foul ball, correct?
Yeah, so they'll mark it 10, move it back 5. They're going to do all this here, and I would say, you know what, just put it 5 yards the other way. But then, you know, you got to force that one, and you got to come back the other way. You got to force 15 yards from there.
We'll net about 4, looks like, where they set us up.
Not only net 4, but it'll move the chains.
Oh, we netted more than that, boys.
First down. Ball will be spotted at the 15-yard line.
That should have been a +10 for us. I think that was a 5-yard penalty and blocked the back.
Yeah. I don't want the officials to.
Oh, well, yell at Ronnie.
No. Just.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm way up here.
First down. Okay.
Sitting on my hands.
Ball's at the 15-yard line. Here's Harper, makes a move at the 10, inside the 5. Or they're going to mark him down at the 6. That's good. That's even better. 2nd down and 1.
I'll tell you what, though. Watch this right here. We found us a little jewel right here. Of course, Harper already a very important part of the offense and the special teams. And, man, he's doing a great job at tailback.
9-yard run, 2nd and 1. Harper between the tackles, not much, but it's good enough for a first down for the Blue Jays. It's going to be 1st and goal. An important drive here. Guthrie trying to get some scoreboard pressure put on the Tuttle Tigers. 2-yard pickup for Harper.
As you get down inside that 5, things get tough down there.
This will be the 12th play of the drive for the Blue Jays. Can they pay it off, though? Ball's at the 4-yard line. Morgan, the snapper. They'll hand it off the tie. He'll cut it. He'll get to the 3. He'll get to the 2. He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ty Eaton. And the Blue Jays are on the scoreboard offensively for the first time tonight.
Tell you what, Chris, they did exactly what we said they needed to do. Got that big stop against Tuttle in their opening possession. Came back, moved the ball down the field, put together another great drive. Big-time job by the Guthrie Blue Jays.
No doubt about that. 12-play, 76-yard drive in 4 minutes and 13 seconds. We'll make it official here in a little bit as Noah French comes on for the PAT. Trying to make this a 14-10 ball game. Snap, hold, kick. It's up, and it's good. Here come the Blue Jays. 14-10. Back after this Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At Terry Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oaks aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terry Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terry Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division or visit them online at TIGOK.com. Terry Insure Group, insuring your world.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
All right, Blue Jays pull within 4 of the Tuttle Tigers. 14-10. 6:08 to play here in the third quarter. Impressive drive there by Guthrie. Talk about that here in a second after the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. This one's kicked to the far side away from McAdoo. Fumble picked up at the 17, 20. And going against the grain, not a good idea. Out to the 22-yard line. Ball's fumbled, but after the whistle blew. Phil, let's take a look at the John Vance Motors scoring summary. Guthrie, 12 plays, 76 yards, a 4-minute, 13-second drive, tied with a 4-yard touchdown run as Guthrie picked up 4 first downs on that drive.
Yeah, and I tell you what, all began with that 3-and-out by the Guthrie Bluejay defense in their opening possession. Great job, set the kids up. Into the first half, 12-play, 72-yard drive. Start the second half, 12-play, 76-yard drive. Yeah. I like the outcome better on this one. Pick up a touchdown, got the field goal at the end of the first half. Blue Jays are rolling right now.
Tuttle Tigers will set up camp at their own 22-yard line, leading the Jays by 4. They'll hand it off, and going backwards, Guthrie defense starting to feel it. Nico Pena, he was one of our impact players to watch out for, and he's proven us right with a tackle for loss.
Yeah, Nico does a great job here fighting off his block. Just an excellent job. He got those big old paws on him. He was going nowhere at that point.
Man, I just want to say Blue Jays are firing all cylinders right now, but here on the field, it kind of looked like that ball might have got out before it was down, but the whistles did blow, but it looked like that ball could have been out.
Instead, second down and 15. 4 receiver set for Dennis, the quarterback. Jersey number 4 barks out the signs. Comes to the near side. McAdoo's open. Missed him. Goes into the center field. Incomplete. Almost interception. Great job there by the Blue Jay defender, Xavier Williams. It was almost caught, then it went through the hands. Xavier Williams had to make the adjustment to go back and try to make the catch. Almost did, but it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I will make a little prediction here. I called for an interception at the beginning of the game. I think Tuttle keeps being put in these passing situations. I think the Jays are going to get one tonight before we get on the bus.
Yeah, you called. We'll see how close it was here on this Integrity Heat and Air replay. Just right there. Ooh. Good job there. Here we go, big play here for the Jays. Third down and 15. The Tigers need the 32, a little beyond the 32. Dennis to roll. Dennis to throw. Downfield, look for McAdoo. It is incomplete. Great coverage downfield, step for step. It was scary for a second, but Zach Henry, another impact player, was with him and breaks it up.
Great job by Zach. I tell you what a great shot there on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Great job by the Blue Jay defense. Get them off the field one more time, Chris. Tell you what, get a good punt return here. The Blue Jays are in business, Chris.
Phil, second time Tuttle offense here in the third quarter. 3 and out.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the Blue Jay defense dialed some things up at halftime and have really done a great job in this second half.
McAdoo back at his 5-yard line to punt the football. It's a low snap, but he's able to get it, puts a nice charge in this one. Here is Ty Eaton, fumbles it just briefly, took no chances to fall right on it. Guthrie will have great field position at their own 43-yard line.
Yeah, good job there by Ty getting on that ball. I tell you what, McAdoo does it all. Plays defense, plays offense, punts the ball like a mule. I mean, this kid's got a leg on him. Great job by the young sophomore.
So now we're seeing Jalen Harper not back on special teams just because he's going to be needed offensively.
Yeah, he's going to have to get a breather there. I don't think we'll see Jalen back through the rest of the night. Who knows? You get in a situation late in the game where you got to have everybody on every play. But I'll tell you what, right now, the Blue Jays offense, this is critical. Get down that field, get some more points.
Jalen Harper in there at running back. 1st and 10 for the Jays from their own 43-yard line. Calvert looking for some positive yards. He'll have that and more as he gets across Tuttle Tiger midfield. He'll get all the way to the 49 for an 8-yard pickup.
Good job here by Calvert. We've talked about it. We got to quit saying he's serviceable. He's looking more like a running quarterback every ball game. Great job getting positive yards there on first down.
8 big yards for Calvert. Now you have anything in your book here on 2nd down and 2 play. Certainly. We'll see what Jays dial up here. 3 receivers to the near side. Now Wilder will come into the formation behind the right tackle, Barry Hill. They'll run on the right side with Harper. First down and more as he goes across the 40 to the 39. 10-yard run for Jalen Harper.
Jalen doing a great job between the tackles that time. Great job up front. Good push by the offensive line. Carson Wilder in there as well with the outstanding blocking on that play. Move the chains for the Blue Jays once again.
38-yard line Fresh set of downs. Guthrie, 22 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time here to get this next play call in. Wilder lines up on the left side behind the left tackle this time. Harper, no. Calvert will run opposite of that. Another positive run there by Calvert, getting to the 35, 3 yards.
Okay, that does the job it's intended for, though, right? You're going to keep them honest, Jason Rice, offensive coordinator for Blue Jays, I promise you, is going to dial something up here in a minute. Doing a great job using the run to set up that pass.
Under 4 minutes play here in the game of the week in the state of Oklahoma, week 3 of the high school football season. 2nd and 7 for number 7 of the Blue Jays. The quarterback, QB1, gets the snap. Looks near side, flushed out. Looking, nobody's open. And ball's incomplete. Good job there by Calvert of surveying. Nothing's open. Throw it to the sideline. Look for Willie Clymer. Worst case scenario, it's incomplete.
Put it the only place, the only guy that could get it was Willie, and he did a great job. I tell you, when he gives himself time, keeps his eyes down the field, sets those feet, the kid does a great job. He throws the ball wonderfully well on the roll.
3rd and 7. 18 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time here. Guthrie on their second offensive drive here in the 3rd quarter. Last one went 76 yards. 3rd down and 7 though here. Calvert to throw. Flag thrown. Nobody's open. Dumps it off underneath the Titan at the 30. Out of bounds at the 30. It's a 5-yard pickup. It would be 4th down and 2, but flag thrown on the near side official. And Carson Wilder's thinking it's going against Tuttle, but then his body language says, nah.
Yeah, when that line judge takes the ball with him, who marked the spot, you know it's probably going to be on the Blue Jays.
Carson pleading his case. Not sure if he was the guilty member or not, but he's pleading his case. It's not going to work here. And they're going to call an illegal shift on Guthrie. So Guthrie will replay the down here as the ball will go back to the 40-yard line. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 12 play.
Mind the Blue Jay fans, definitely 4-down territory here for the Blue Jays in this situation. I don't see any way, regardless of what happens on this play, unless it snaps over his head, goes 20 yards back. You think they might punt?
I think they might. Remember, they were in a situation earlier in the game and they punted and got Tuttle down at the 10-yard line.
Blue Jay defense playing really well right now.
Valid point.
Yep.
3rd and 12 from the 40. Hopefully we don't have to see that.
Right.
Calvert to throw. Has a man, it's caught, it's Carson Wilder, it's first down and more as he makes a move at the 20, gets to the 15, and gets up and celebrates with his teammates.
We talk about Carson, about every game we get one of these from Carson Wilder. Great pass, great catch, excellent effort after the catch, positive yards. Blue Jays are in business, Chris.
25-yard connection. Calvert to Wilder, back to the running game, back to Jalen Harper. Nothing there, cuts it, first guy misses, and now Jalen will fight for a couple of yards, and he's down, but ball is out. No official word yet. I never did hear a whistle. Forward progress, was it stopped? They're going to call him down, right? The ball.
Yep, the call him down. Call him down. Yeah. Hey, back to that Carson Wilder catch, and it's the same route every single time when he makes those big plays. Just aim right down the middle.
Every time.
I'm afraid to see the replay.
I don't want to see the replay. We're going to skip over that.
You don't want to see that?
Nope.
You can on YouTube. You got the rewind button. It is available. Calvert lowering the shoulder as he gets inside the 10-yard line.
Late flag.
Calvert down at the 8 after a 4-yard pickup. There's a replay there. Aaron, we might go back to that replay. I do want to see it after this call here on the fumble. Tuttle, even better. We'll get the call here, and then we'll hit that replay real quick. We'll see. It is against Tuttle. I think.
Helmet to the head, I believe.
Okay.
Personal foul against Tuttle.
Aaron, we'll go ahead and leave it here. We don't have to worry about the replay. I saw the replay on my monitor. It looked like he was down.
Yeah.
It did look like he was down.
Very good. Well, this crew's done a great job all night.
Yeah, big plays like that, they will talk about it before they make a decision.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that's a sign of a great veteran crew.
Yeah,
they're going to get together, get the call right. course, there's always at least half the people here that think they got it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, they were right, though, right?
Well, they're right.
Ball's at the 4. First and goal for the Blue Jays, looking for the first lead of the night. They'll send Eaton in motion. They'll fake it to him. Calvert up the middle. Calvert is in for the touchdown, and the Blue Jays for the first time tonight are on the high side. Strike up the Guthrie Blue Jay fight song.
I tell you what, this all starts with these great efforts by this offensive team's all been put in play by a fabulous Guthrie defense every play this night. I tell you what, great job by Calvert there. Great job by the offensive line. Excellent job, Blue Jays on the board.
French on for the extra point to give the Jays a 3-point lead. Herzl, Calvert, French. Good, and good. 17-14, Guthrie with the first lead of the night. 2 minutes to play in quarter number 3. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At Terry Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oakes aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terry Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terry Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terry Insure Group, insuring your world.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans, along with our production crew tonight. We promised you a good one, and we have it here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. The game of the week. The 5A Guthrie Blue Jays, the 4A Tuttle Tigers. Guthrie, Phil, first lead of the night, 17-14, 2 to play in the third.
Yeah, I tell you, it's not, like you said, it's not disappointing. You got number 1 Tuttle 4A, number 6 in 5A, the Guthrie Blue Jays. 2 great defensive squads tonight. Blue Jays offense getting the better of Tuttle's defense right now, but I tell you, all set up by that great Guthrie defensive play.
Let's use my rankings. Tuttle number 1 in 4A, Guthrie number 5.
Yeah, okay.
Can we go with that tonight?
Sure.
Okay, all right. Just give me a quarter and 2 minutes.
If I'm nothing, I'm flexible.
Wait, hold on. Let's go downstairs, Ronnie Phillips.
Sorry about this. So you can have them ranked 5th, you can have them 6th, but they're a top 5 team this second half for sure. They're playing great right now.
Yeah, great football, Ronnie. Great job.
And we'll brag on the offense, but the defense, 3 and out on the 2 Tuttle drives so far. Here comes number 3 coming up.
See if they can keep it up.
S&T Oilfield Services. Noah French, where you got to find McAdoo. He's in the middle. I know you can't see him on your screen, but he's in the middle at the 17. So you got to kick it to the far sideline. I don't care which one it is, but you got to kick it to a sideline. They come to the near sideline. McAdoo, well, it will not be McAdoo. It'll be his teammate from the 15. 30, breaks the tackle, 35, and down at the 39-yard line. Let's take a look at the John Vance Motor scoring summary. As the Blue Jays go 8 plays, Phil, 57 yards, 3 minutes and 2 seconds off the clock. Calvert with a 4-yard touchdown run, all set up by the Blue Jay defense.
I tell you, last 3 drives with this offensive unit for the Blue Jays been absolutely outstanding. All 3 drives over 50 yards. You see it here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. The score by Hayden Calvert, great job. Excellent job finishing the run. I'll tell you what, this Blue Jay defense comes out here and gets another stop. Boy, that's going to show you something.
We were talking about scoreboard pressure. You get a stop here, put another score, then you really put pressure in the other way. Dennis will hand it off to McAdoo, and he stopped at the line of scrimmage, and there's a late flag. It seemed like that flag came after the play, but maybe the referee saw it through, or the umpire saw it through, or had a hard time getting a flag out. Either way, I think this is going to go against the offense. Face mask Guthrie. Daggone it.
Saw it in there late.
Yeah.
You know, crews have tendencies just like teams. And I think one thing I've noticed, this back judge, Ronnie, really likes to come up tight. He's active. And I tell you, not that he got the call right. Boy, I tell you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't see that.
Did he?
I didn't see it.
Is there such thing as a 5-yard, or is that just college? Or they don't do that no more? I don't know. I didn't see much.
It moves it into Guthrie territory. First down and 10 at the 46-yard line. Dennis rolling, throwing, wide open. It's caught at the 40 and out of bounds near the first down marker. On the reception for Tuttle was number 9, Mark Douglas. Tuttle will have a first down.
Good job pass and catch. Tell you what, Blue Jay defender right there running with him, but this is what Tuttle's going to have to do. I think they've realized running the ball against Tuttle is going to be a pretty tough uphill run. They're going to have to do it with throwing the ball. They've showed that they can do it right there on that play.
Dennis will come to the near side, wants to throw. He has a couple Blue Jays, and he throws it with his left hand. Was that left-handed out of bounds?
Sure was.
That was a heads-up athletic play.
Maroney, Pena, Herzl on the pressure.
Look at this on the replay. He's got the ball tucked. He says, uh-oh, and he just tosses it out of bounds. That's a heads-up play by the Tuttle quarterback.
Yeah, Mason Dennis, he's a good one. Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. 1:06 to play. What's been a very exciting third quarter if you're a Blue Jay fan out there.
Great third quarter.
Seems like a long third quarter compared to the other two quarters.
Yeah.
Falwell in at running back. Dennis Mcadoo on a wheel route. One-on-one downfield, and it's
flag.
There's multiple flags down. There's a flag at the end zone, but there's also a flag back at the 19-yard line. We know one's against Guthrie.
Man, I feel like they could have called offensive pass interference. It seemed like he's the one who started initiating the contact first, the Tuttle wide receiver. But that normally don't happen.
If they call offensive pass interference, we might have to head to the trailer on this side. We're over here on the Tuttle side of the stadium.
Very rare do we get the broadcast out in the stands among the people, but
it's fun though.
It is. It's a perfect night. It's a perfect night for it.
It really is.
So we got two flags down, Chris Mello. What do we got? I know we know that one. All right, yeah, okay. Oh, one.
Same, evidently saw the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think you throw the flag at the 20 though.
Yeah, I feel like maybe, I don't know. I feel like the way where that flag was, there should have been something else called.
20-yard line, it'll be first down.
So the ball will be moved to the 20-yard line. Another first down for the Tuttle Tigers, down 3 to the Jays. Play action, wide open, and he missed him. Boy, Mcadoo was wide open on the slant. Dennis would love to have that one back again because Mcadoo was streaking wide open.
A good shot there, just wide open. 9 had a step too.
And that angle, that field angle, it looked like it was close, but the Blue Jay player was in line with him, but just 5 yards ahead. Great shot there.
Oh yeah.
Look at that royal blue and white, trying to get a huge road victory. Second down and 10, 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dennis will roll to the near side, looking for Mcadoo. It's covered up. Blue Jays put the pressure, gets away. Dennis does, and he's going to fight to just get back to the line of scrimmage. Guthrie had multiple opportunities to get in there. Dennis just an athletic player to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you'll see it here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay right there, man. A great job. Tell you, that kid is athletic. No quitting these guys. Both these sides are playing such good football right now. Hard-nosed, just smash-mouth football. Takes me back to the glory days, Christopher.
Tuttle will have to snap the football. 15 on the play clock, 17 on the game clock. So, barring a penalty, this could be the final play of the quarter. 9 seconds on the play clock. Tuttle just now to the line of scrimmage with 6 seconds on the play clock. Down to 5. Dennis, man in motion, down to 2. Takes the snap with 1. Throw back, nothing there. Now here comes this one to make a play, and he's got open room. A bust of play is going to be big for Tuttle. Tackled inside the 10, and it's just, Guthrie did everything you could do the right way. That's the end of the quarter. Tuttle just had a wide open alley. As we need to get to our break, we'll get our thoughts on that play after this. 17-14, fourth quarter coming up. Don't go away. Game of the week. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at 8-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call 8-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
3 quarters in the books. Guthrie leads this one here tonight, 17-14. Glad to have you back here on GMP TV. Mason Russell, Lance Evans, Kel Evans, Braden Russell, Aaron Ryburn, Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. We get set for fourth quarter action after a nice play there by the quarterback, Dennis. Guthrie did everything right, Phil. They blocked downfield, or they covered downfield, they rushed the quarterback, and it just opened up for him.
Yeah, I'll tell you, great individual effort. Excellent block there on Maroney. Just great. Guthrie did everything they should.
Yeah.
It just worked out that way.
It happens.
We've got one-on-one coverage over here on the far side.
First and goal for the Tigers from the 9-yard line. Dennis dumps it off to Mcadoo, one-on-one. And the Blue Jays will win that one. I call that a win. Here's a late flag at the tackle.
Maroney. See on the replay here.
Another face mask, you think, Phil?
Well, that's about all I think it could be.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I didn't see it on the replay. Didn't have a great shot at it, but I didn't see it on what I did see on the replay. It's kind of spilling out of bounds when that flag was thrown.
Half the distance, so this can go inside the 5.
Tough break for the Blue Jays there. Just a hustle play, effort play. Everybody trying to get to the ball. Face mask get in the way of the hands sometimes, Chris, on those plays.
6th play of the drive. Tuttle fans getting into this one, particularly the student section just to our lower right. Falwell in the backfield with Dennis. You got to find Mcadoo. He's got to be there. They're going to run with Dennis on the lead, and he's going to be brought down. Delonte Glover grabbed the jersey. They want the old horse collar, but I think he grabbed the bottom part. Here's a replay, and this will definitely tell us. No, it won't. Good. I like the front view. That's a good view.
What a great shot, though, there by Kel Evans.
1-yard pickup to the 4. 2nd and goal. Blue Jay defense, boy, if they can make a stand here, it would be huge, Ronnie.
Oh, man, they're down here. They're talking to each other right here. All there again, their assignments lined out. Got one-on-one coverage again over here on the far side. Here we go.
2nd go from the 4. Pistol formation. Mcadoo with a halfback on the left side. Oh, is that a false start? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. If I had a flag, I'd throw it too. Okay.
False start.
False start is the call.
Gets down there tight, Chris. Everybody puckers just a little bit. Big drive right here. I'll tell you, the Blue Jays come away with a stand here. Woo!
Not sure if Tuttle has a kicker or not.
Yeah, they don't warm up here on pregame. They warm up at their practice field, so I have no report on that, guys.
I tell you what, though, I like that. That was cool, rolling up in the bus.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was big time.
2nd to go now from the 9-yard line after the false start. Mcadoo, the pistol back. Dennis wants him on the right side now. And it goes through the hands of Dennis, picks it up, throws it, end zone wide open. Out of bounds. And boy, was he wide open, guys. Guthrie dodges a bullet. I'm not sure if our camera's going to be able to pick it up or not. Great job by Dennis to get it. No, he's not throwing it away. He has a man wide open. Great camera angle there. Unbelievable. Obviously a great call there by the official.
That's a great call by the official, but I'm going to make a call myself, Chris. Pay that man his money. Kel Evans deserves a raise.
That was big time.
Yeah, you can tell by the body language of 21. He's been very talkative all night long. If he thought he made that catch, he would have made it known. He just walked straight to the Tuttle.
3rd and goal from the 9. Can the Jays hold One more time. They hand it. Nope. Play action. Man caught, then dropped inside the 5. Incomplete. Ronnie on the coverage. And now it's 4th and goal. Decision time for Coach Ballard.
Another great shot here by Kel, man. Oh, great job getting that hand in there, breaking it up. Excellent job. 4th and goal.
Great job, Aaron Ryburn on the replay tonight. He's a one-man machine. Can the Blue Jay defense be another machine and stop the Tigers on 4th and goal? And Phil, it looks like the offense is on the field.
Here we go.
4th and 9. 2 receivers. McAdoo's in the far slot, right top of your screen. Falwell on the left side. Dennis rolling. He wants McAdoo. He throws it. It's caught. Can you tackle? Yes, you can. The Blue Jay defense holds on 4th and goal.
Unbelievable effort by the Blue Jay defense. You got it drawn up here. Pass on the mark. Tackle on the mark. Blue Jays come up with a big stop.
Ty Eaton and his big buddy there on the huge tackle. It's turnover on downs. Guthrie will have to start now at the, where are they going to mark that? At the 2-yard line? Regardless, you held.
Yeah, you held. Ronnie, you had a big shot right there. Man, that looked outstanding from up here.
Perfect defense right there. He runs the out route, stays and makes sure he tackles him.
1st and 10 from the 2. Wilder under center. And that's just Carson. And he pops it loose at the 10 and down at the 25. It's usually good for 1, maybe 2, but tonight it's good for more than 20 yards.
Man, that's a big-time play call. We've seen that wrinkle all year. Wow.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a 23-yard run for Carson Wilder. 10:06 to play in the 4th. Tuttle jumps. All officials see that.
I'll tell you, Chris, right now, all the momentum on the Blue Jay side of the ball. See the call there, like Chris Milo doing a great job as a white hat tonight.
5 yards to the 30-yard line. 1st down and 5. Almost like a free play here on 1st and 5. You don't want to get too greedy, though. Well, a handoff to Ty. Foot in the ground back at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd down and 5.
Great job by the Tuttle defense there, flowing with the ball, maintain their assignments. What you would expect from a disciplined defense. Defense is getting a little tougher in these situations, Chris.
Right now, Guthrie with all the momentum, Tuttle feels like they probably have their backs against the wall, so they're going to be aggressive defensively.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You're going to see them bringing everything they got, plus the kitchen sink on this series.
2nd and 5 from the 30. Calvert with Harper in the backfield. They'll hand it off to 3rd team, playing without Isaiah Hammond tonight. Harper's been good, though, as he gets out to the 31-yard line to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Big 3rd down play for the Blue Jay offense coming up here, Chris. I don't, in this situation, do you run the ball? Do you try to drop something short, let a kid go be athletic? I think we might see number 10, Shelf, called up here.
He is. Ball's at the 31. Guthrie needs a 35 for the 1st down. We'll call it 3rd and officially 4. It's a long 3, but we'll call it 4. 4 receiver set. Calvert rolling. I don't see anybody open. Over the head of Shelf, through the hand of Tuttle. Incomplete pass. Guthrie will have to punt the football away.
Boy, they drew it up. Just a little smoke on the ball here, but a great job, great pass. Just a little out of reach, a little behind him.
Obviously, Guthrie fans, you want to go down there and go on a 98-yard drive and go up a couple scores. That's best case scenario. Guthrie was at the 2-yard line. And we're able to get in decent field position to punt this one away.
Now you get a good punt. You have good special teams coverage. Let that Blue Jay defense do what they've been doing in the entire 2nd half.
And you got the wind behind your back if you're Hayden Calvert at your 20-yard line. Good snap. A good punt. Fair catch called for at the 35-yard line. Tuttle will have it 1st and 10. 8:35 to play in the ball game. Guthrie did not have the lead until that 3rd quarter. Guthrie trailed at halftime 14-3. As Tuttle will set up camp at the 36-yard line, their own 36. Remember, Blue Jay football off next week. Got the bye week.
How big was that field goal to end the first half right
Absolutely, yeah. Noah French with that one. French with a 20-yard field goal late in the second quarter. Dennis, the throw. Goes downfield. McAdoo's wide open, guys, and it goes through the hands at the 30-yard line. Count your blessings on that one.
Boy, look at the integrity replay right here. He puts the ball out there. McAdoo going for it. Great shot there, just out of reach.
Was that yours?
I tell you what, Chris, this Blue Jay defense right now is playing the best I've seen them play all year.
Yeah.
And I've had some great performances coming up to tonight. Not against this caliber of team, not in this situation. Really proud of these Blue Jay defenders right now.
Second down and 10. Dennis caught at the 40, down at the 46-yard line. Pickup of about 10 yards.
I got this a little short, maybe.
Remember, when the ball's in the air, we don't need a tight shot of the ball because we need to see the players. I know. We want to see the ball, but we also want to see the players fight.
That was good for the first down, Chris.
10-yard pickup, 36 to the 46. 8-12 playing this one. It's been fun, as advertised, guys.
Been about as good. We all understand now why it was game of the week.
Yeah,
absolutely. Got it right. Not disappointing.
Tigers with the fresh set of downs as the Guthrie band plays across the way. 3 receivers are across the way as well. Dennis throws across the way. It's caught at the Guthrie 49. Tackled immediately. Good job there. Look, Braden Cheney on the tackle.
Senior Braden Cheney's had a great senior campaign so far on the coverage here. Sure tackle, that's what we need. Keep it in front of you.
6 yards on the reception. Second down and 4. All right, I'll call it the 48 as well. Dennis barks out the sign. Comes to the near side, caught at the 45, down immediately. Nice tackle there by Zach Henry. They'll mark it at the 44-yard line. Pick up about 4 yards. Be a little bit shy of the first down marker by... Oh, they're going to give him the first down. Yep. Thought it was going to be a little closer than that, but it is a first down for the Tuttle Tigers. 7:25 and rolling.
For 9, do you keep giving him a cushion, or do you start pressing on him?
I think you give him a cushion yet. Let your defense go out there and do what they do.
McAdoo in the motion on first down and 10. I'll hand it off to Falwell. Bounces off a couple of would-be tacklers, pops it out to the inside, and he'll get to the 36-yard line.
You know, Ronnie, one of the reasons I say that, we don't ask our corners to do that typically, and I think that in this situation, I don't know if I'd be willing to try that. They've been throwing the ball pretty darn well on this drive.
Right.
And Tuttle's done a good job of moving the ball now. Yep. Guthrie defense has buckled up a couple of times and stopped this Tuttle offense, but Tuttle moving the ball right now pretty successfully. Second down and 2 as they need the 34 for the first down. 4 receiver set. Dennis takes the snap. He wants to throw again. Going downfield to McAdoo, makes a catch, come back, got the football at the 15, and tackled at the 12.
That's a situation where you just simply say, we're Tuttle, we're going to go get the ball to our best athlete on the field. Great comeback catch here by McAdoo. Secured the ball down by about the 12-yard line.
And Guthrie's got lucky a few times on some drops.
Yep.
And they're not going to drop it every single time. As we saw there with McAdoo, it's just a matter of time for him as he gets it down to the 12-yard line. A 24-yard pickup, first and 10 from the 12. Tuttle can get another first down inside the 2. Dennis wants to run with this one after great coverage downfield, and he'll go out of bounds just before the 10-yard line.
Another feel like we were just here. That's because we were, Chris. But
yeah,
down here near between about the 11.5-yard line.
Officially the 12.
Yep.
So no pickup. Second down and 10. Clock 5:38, 5:37. That's starting to become a factor now. Boy, if you're Guthrie, I know Tuttle has all their timeouts, but if you can get one more stop. Got to find McAdoo. Dennis. Well, handed off to Falwell. He gets to the 10, probably to the 9. Forward progress will get him right at the 8-yard line. 3-yard pickup.
Find yourself in 4th down. If the Blue Jays are able to get a stop here, Chris, do you take the points in this situation, or do you try to get 7?
If you're Tuttle?
Yeah.
If they have the kicker.
Yeah.
If they have the kicker. That's the unknown. 3rd and 6. Now, remember, Tuttle can get one more first down at the 2. Dennis, boot action. He's wide open, and it's through the hands. It's through the hands of the intended receiver. And now here we go. Here's that decision. Coach Ballard. McAdoo was not on the play. Great catch, or great camera angle, excuse me. Here we go. I don't see a kicker coming on, and McAdoo's not even on the field right now either.
That's surprising.
4th down and 6. 4th down and 6. Tuttle needs the 2. Pistol formation. Dennis checks 12 seconds on the play clock. Yeah, I got to get McAdoo on the field, right?
I promise you, if that kid's not hurt, he's on the field for me.
Timeout. Tuttle will come back. Big 4th play. This Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Big 4th down play here. The Tiger offense stays on the field. 4th and 6 from the 8. The Tigers need the 2. Or they're going to turn it over on downs. 3 receiver set. Dennis rolling, throwing, has a man open. Caught. Touchdown Tigers. Douglas on the 8-yard touchdown reception. Bad snap, and Shelf will dive on it, and so Tuttle will not get the extra point, so it stays a field goal game. Tuttle, though, regains the lead 20-17 on an 8-yard touchdown reception. Dennis to Douglas. We'll take a timeout. Come back. Blue Jay football with 4:32 left in the ball game.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Tuttle Tigers back on the scoreboard here in quarter number 4. They regain the lead after that 64-yard drive. We'll get the scoring summary here in just a matter of moments. Guthrie will have 4.5 minutes to work some Blue Jay magic. So you get a big return here on special teams with Eaton, Shelf, and Harper back deep. He'll kick it short. Remember, that ball's live. As Shelf catching it, he's at the 30, 35 to the outside, 45 midfield to the 45 and down at the 44-yard line. Special teams have been good all season long, and when you need it in the biggest game in the state of Oklahoma, special teams comes through. This time, Jalen Shelf.
Jalen Shelf, fastest kid on the Blue Jay squad, comes up, makes a great catch of the ball, and then just pure speed, Chris, to the outside. Does an outstanding job, puts the Blue Jays in great field position at the 45-yard line.
About a 35-yard kick return for Jalen Shelf. Blue Jay football 1st and 10 at the Noble 45-yard line. Handoff Harper has a cut to the 40, and he'll get down to near the 38-yard line. Positive yards on 1st down.
Great job by Harper again, showing he's not just a decent athlete, he's an outstanding running back. He's really established himself as a weapon in the backfield for the Blue Jays. Of course, already out on the wide side, and a great special teams player.
It's a 10-yard pickup to the 35-yard line. Remember, Guthrie playing without star running back Isaiah Hammonds tonight. Hand off Jalen, this time on the right side. Bounce it. He's got a big hole. He's across the 25. He's got another Blue Jay 1st down. Harper running against this Tuttle Tiger defense.
Great job here on the replay. Excellent. Bounces it out, picks up a few more yards. Tell you, the Blue Jays coming down. You don't want to score too quick, Chris.
You do want to score, though.
Yeah.
They'll take it anytime they can get it. Ball marked at the 21-yard line. A 14-yard run for Jalen Harper. A 10-yard run and now a 14-yard run. Calvert takes the snap. Walters jumps over a defender across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Great effort there. See it right here. He's going to bounce it out right here. Whoop! Right over the defender. Excellent job by the senior.
That was a fun 2-yard play.
That was exciting.
3:10, 3:09. You see it on your screen. Guthrie, right now, worst case scenario, a 36-yard field goal. Yeah. But that's not on the mind right now, Blue Jays. 2nd down and 8. Calvert will run between the tackles. He'll fight for the 15, and they will give him the 15-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Blue Jays, critical 3rd down here.
3rd and 4, so now if you don't get the 1st down here, you got a decision to make. First things first. 3rd and 4. 20 seconds on the play clock. Calvert gets it from offensive corner Jason Rice, who's had a great night of play calling tonight for the Blue Jays. Eaton in the motion. Jays will throw 40. Oh, he's open. Couldn't get it to him. He'll run with it, and he'll be close to the 1st down. 2nd and 3rd effort by the junior will have a 1st down for the Blue Jays. A gutsy run for Calvert.
That's a big-time play by Calvert. Watch him here. He's going to get out to the...
We'll get it here again if we can get the replay. Here we go.
All right, here's the replay. Jason does a great job, stringing it out. Says, I got to do it with my legs. Lowers his head, picks up those last 3 yards.
No timeouts taken by Tuttle yet either.
1st and goal for the Blue Jays. Harper inside the 5. 5 yards. And there's that timeout, right, Ronnie?
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't call it on the Blue Jay 3rd down there because, again, Blue Jays were no hurry that series. They even said on the sideline, slow it down, let's run the clock. And I was very surprised they didn't call timeout on the 3rd down play. A lot of time went off that clock there.
I'm afraid to take a break.
Yeah.
We can catch up later.
We'll make it up.
Yeah. We'll definitely get those in here.
Wow, I tell you what an unbelievable second half of football by both squads. We've seen everything. We've seen great defense, great offense, great special teams. Been an outstanding second half of football.
Remember, Guthrie trailed this at halftime 14-3 and have made this a ball game. Hey, Lydia Wells, senior for the senior at Guthrie High School student section.
Great job, good shots there.
Good crowd coming on board. Phil, resume action. We'll have a minute 52 as the Jays run on the field. 2nd and goal from the 4. in there right now on the left side of Hayden Calvert. Carson Wilder on the left side of the line of scrimmage. Everything shows that Guthrie's running to the left here. Wilder under center, he'll run on the left side, and he'll get a couple down to the 2-yard line.
I like that call. I like that call. Of course, that was the same play. We got that big 20-some yard gain. We're pinned down on the 2-yard line earlier in the fourth quarter.
Minute 34, so here we go. Big 3rd down and goal play. You feel comfortable with the distance anyway right now with the field goal, but you got... On fourth down, you're going for it?
Well, I'll tell you what, you got that tough angle again. Looks like another timeout on the field. Oh, official timeout.
Even better. Reset the 25 clock, and then it should start the clock again, right?
Guys, Carson again?
I would. We've shown we can run that with success.
I always like running the ball under center instead of giving the ball back 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Harper in the backfield, Wilder on the left side. Well, watch Wilder. The throw for it. Shelf. Touchdown Blue Jays. Jason Rice with a huge offensive call, and the Blue Jays are in the end zone.
What a gutsy call by offensive coordinator Jason Rice. Unbelievable job. Look at that. We called it. We thought Shelf would be a critical part of the end of this ball game.
There's Coach Rice right there.
I tell you what, that's big time, guys. Big time play call right here. Perfect pass. Man, what a tough catch to make. He stood in there and made it. Now we got this critical extra point attempt.
French on for the extra point to make it a touchdown needed for the Tuttle Tigers. Kick is up. It is good. 24-20, 69 seconds left. Come back for the finale. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls. Made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I love to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services: mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Blue Jays needed a score, and they go down the field 45 yards in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. And there's your John Vance Motor scoring summary. What a call by Jason Rice, the offensive coordinator.
Unbelievable call. We've watched Jason over the years grow up as a play caller. Let me tell you, he does it as well as anybody I've watched.
Guthrie Bluejay Football 2020.
Timeout taken on the field. We apologize for that. Looks like we lost audio for a second, but second. Okay, yeah. Again, we apologize. We lost audio for just a second.
Yep.
What a performance tonight. Now, there's still 52 seconds to work with here, but what a performance, an overall round performance. Offense, defense, special teams. Offensive coordinator Jason Rice, there's a Blue Jay right there. What a call. We were talking Wilder, we were talking Harper, we were talking Calvert. We weren't thinking Shelf.
Jason said, hold on.
Yeah.
I got something else for you. Great play call. Great execution. I'll tell you what, we talked about learning something about these Jays tonight because it's a great Tuttle #1 ranked team in 4A. I'd say we learned it tonight.
Guthrie will have to take one more snap to make this one official. Guthrie is going to go undefeated in non-district play. Bye week coming up. Tuttle guys, they're going to win a lot of football games this year, and they will make a deep run in the playoffs. This is a great win. One final knee for Guthrie, and the Blue Jays are going to win it tonight. Final score 24-20. Blue Jay fans across the way are celebrating. The Blue Jay fan is playing the fight song. I know you're celebrating wherever you are watching in TV land. Blue Jays win it over the #1 team in Class 4A. The Tuttle Tigers final score 24-20. Just an outstanding performance tonight.
I think this is, for me, the second half particular, the best game I've seen the Blue Jays play in some time. And we played some great games, but I'll tell you what, guys, I want this home and away series to stick around as long as possible because this is big time for high school football in the state of Oklahoma.
It was the game of the week in the state of Oklahoma, and boy, did it deliver. There's the happy Blue Jays. So there's Jason Rice, man. Boy, wow. Have we ever given a player of the game to Coach before?
I got one for player of the game.
All right, there's a whole bunch of good ones out there, and that's a great look there as the Blue Jays celebrate a huge win on the road tonight. A great performance. Boy, we have a great Terry and Sugar Group post-game show coming up, Phil.
Big time.
We'll take that time out. When we come back, it's the TIG post-game show. Blue Jays win it 24-20. Back after this. Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
Say?
Blue Jays win it in fine fashion tonight. 24-20 over the Tuttle Tigers. Blue Jays 4-0 on the season. Non-district is done. Blue Jays win it 24-20 over the Tuttle Tigers, Phil. And we're working on some post-game interviews coming up here in a second. We'll have our North Church player of the game in a matter of moments.
Get Zach Henry. Tell you guys, you know, one of the great things about tonight's game is a lot of adversity. We had injuries, had that big crucial early the first series, that block punt. You know, Blue Jays had opportunities to fold. Blue Jays had opportunities to give up in that first half. They kept playing through it. And then the second half, Chris, Blue Jay defense came up big. Can't forget the Guthrie offense. 3 straight series, 2 back-to-back 12-possession drives, both over 70 yards, 3 drives in the second half, over 50 yards. Fabulous job. I tell you what, just an outstanding effort by the Blue Jays tonight.
24-20, their final Guthrie trial, this one 14-3. And boy, Ronnie Phillips is surrounded, and I don't know who the player of the game is. I think it might be all of those guys in the screen. Let's go downstairs with Ronnie Phillips with our players of the game.
I'm down here with the Guthrie defense, the North Church players of the game. Blue Jays came out strong. They took the lead in the first half, right? But we said coming in at halftime, we have to stop the defense. We have to stop the offense on the first possession of the game. You guys did that, and then Zach Henry, the game was on the line there at the end. The nice kick return, you were able to strip it and recover it.
Oh, you know, football's all about adjustments. You know what I mean? We went in the half, we got basically punched in the mouth. But we came out, safety scooted up. We were stopping the run all game. We covered special teams. Honestly, very perfect. Like probably the best we've done all year, and just one in the dogfight is awesome.
Nico, come talk to me right here real fast. So Nico was down in the trenches all day long, had a couple of big plays. What was it like down there this big time? This is the game of the week, right, in the entire state. How do you feel?
I feel great. The defense did an amazing job. Dogs in the trenches is all I got to say. Dogs in the trenches, that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, dogs in the trenches.
So, you got to hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got you.
Hello?
Keep going. You're good.
You're good.
So Brandon Cheney right here, number 9 on defense all night long, right? So it was tell me what you got. What do you feel now?
A lot of adversity we face, you know, like a lot of big emotions. We just try to like play the next play. Like that touchdown got caught, you know, that was a hard route to cover, but I just know I got to play the next play, and they ended up you know, missing the extra point or not being able to make it, so that's big for us, and we just got to play some more deep, or we got to go on offense and drive the ball to the field, you know. So
Senior Herzl over here, please. So linebacker all year, or on the line all last year. Yeah. You're back to the linebacker position. What's the difference, and how do you feel right now?
Man, well, there's a lot.
What do you like better? You like being on the line, or you like being linebacker?
I like linebacker more because there's a lot more on my plate, and you're behind everybody. And I got to give a big shout out to the D-line, because sometimes you don't see them making the play, but they're making the play for me and Josh, and they make our jobs a lot easier. And it's been great playing linebacker this year. It's a big spot to fill with our 2 guys leaving last year, but it's been a blast, and I can't wait to see what we have in the future with this team.
Awesome.
I wouldn't trade out any other team for this team right here, though.
This team, obviously, these guys play together. Very happy. Our players of the game right here, this defensive team right here.
All right, congratulations to the Blue Jay defense as they win it tonight, 24-20 over the Tuttle Tigers. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll hear from Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe as the Jays celebrate the victory.
Guthrie Blue Jay Football 2022 is brought to you.
Blue Jays win it 24-20. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe as Blue Jays win it 24-20.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Strive Wellness Lounge is a professional concierge nursing-led practice using cutting-edge technology to give you convenient care, IV therapy, telehealth, medical weight loss, men's health, ED, testosterone, and hormone therapy. Nutrition and hydration are delivered to your cells via IV infusion. In our Wellness Lounge, or the convenience of your residence, hotel room, or place of business within reasonable time of receiving your call or text. Call us at 405-293-4160.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services: mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Coming back. Blue Jays win it tonight over the Tuttle Tigers, the #1 ranked team in Class 4A, 24-20. Let's go downstairs with Ronnie Phillips with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe. Microphone's not on.
Microphone! Microphone's off!
Yeah, sorry about that. Down here with head coach Kelly Beebe, and this was the game of the week, and it lived up to its title, didn't it?
Outstanding ball game. Tuttle, they're known for excellence, and they were in the state championship again last year. Got beat, but they were in the game, and just an outstanding fan base. And the people here are just tremendous. They took real good care of us. For our boys to be involved in this atmosphere prior to going into districts and have to, fight tooth and nail to get out of here with a win, it's what I talked to Coach Ballard after the game. This is a program builder, going into district play.
Again, we've been having the kind of the lopsided games all year long, the bigger wins. So we really didn't know about Guthrie, how we would look and how we did. They came out to play today. Big stops coming out in the third quarter. Getting that big stop on defense was a huge key, and that's kind of what got the defense going for that second half.
We're over here out there placing defensively. We gave up 13. We had the block punt early, but we gave up 13 as a defense. They've got kids. We've been, thinking we had a pretty good run defense. This bunch run for 500 yards on Noble last week. 11 scored 6 touchdowns. So, that was our challenge as always. Stop the run and try to affect the quarterback. Now that quarterback was big, strong, and fast, and his intermediate pass game was really, really good. So we got work in all phases. And I got to brag on our offensive line. And Jalen Harper, Calvert played great. Jalen had a big catch. Receivers blocked good, but for our young line to come into this environment, and then for Harper to perform the way he did against this defense, just incredible overall team and offensive effort. I thought Coach Rice and the guys had a great plan, and we executed it. We had to execute against this bunch. We weren't going to trick them. We weren't going to get them down, and they weren't going to shoot themselves in the foot. So, and then we overcome some questionable officiating, but that's going to happen on the road.
Yeah, we trying to decide who the player of the game would be. We decided on all defensive players, but we also, Jason Rice, your offensive coordinator, had a vote in there as well. What great adversity for the guys. Isaiah's out, obviously the big dog on the team. Everybody's talking about. We're getting texts from Tuttle saying, "Hey, is he out?" Yeah. So everybody found out pretty quickly about it. But again, the adversity that your offense goes through, Jason Rice coming up with big-time plays, especially the touchdown pass down there to Shelf right there. This great adversity from the Blue Jays.
Well, yeah, I was glad we caught that for a touchdown because I was fixing, are we going to go for the tie? Or are we going to go for the win? They say go for the win on the road, so we were going to try to run the ball and get it in. And then I was even happier whenever we recovered the kickoff, didn't give them a chance to put the ball back in the air. But those are just hustle plays and effort plays, and then, we had to execute in the moment. And like I say, that you can't and Coach Ballard said the same thing when we talked after the game. He said, "Coach, you made us a better football team tonight." And I said, "You made us a better football team tonight." And that's what we were looking for. And both sides came through healthy. And, we go into a bye week. We got time to heal. And we got a little time to prep for Piedmont, which we're really looking forward to going to their place.
And that was going to be my next question, but you kind of answered it. But, yeah, perfect. The bye week's coming up at a perfect time. Get Isaiah arrested, get some other guys that are banged up right now arrested, and then we got district play going back to Piedmont again for the first game of district.
Yeah, and we've been in 4 physical ball games.
Yes.
4 physical ball games. And I was talking to Oklahoma a second ago, and I felt like our toughness and conditioning stood out in the second quarter and the fourth quarter. They couldn't run the ball. They were having to throw it every down. And then we ran the football on them. They couldn't tackle us in the return game. And so those are the things that we try to hang our hat on. We're a blue-collar team. Let's play great defense. Let's run the ball. Let's be tougher than them. Let's be in better shape. So our kids absolutely did that tonight, and you're just proud of all of them.
That was head coach Kelly Beebe, 4-0 on the season so far. But like I said, they got a lot of work to do, and he's excited for the future of the Blue Jays. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate that. Coach Kelly Beebe and the 4-0 Blue Jays. That will be a happy road trip back to Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'll tell you. You sat here and this is what makes high school football, I think, the most special high school sport there is. Moments like this, the crowds are into it. Kids are playing just out of their minds on both sides of the ball, both squads. Boy, if you left here tonight not entertained, you need to stay home coming forward because it's never going to get any better than this, especially in that second half.
Blue Jays win it. Final score 24-20. Take a timeout. Got plenty more to come here on the Terra Insure Group post-game show.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oakes aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Microphone. Besides this microphone. Yeah. Welcome back inside the Terra Insure Group postgame show. Blue Jays win it final 24-20 over the #1 ranked team in 4A football, the Tuttle Tigers. They won't be dropping too far in my rankings.
No, they'll be staying right there. As a matter of fact, one of us on the high school huddle had them 2. They'll probably stay right there for me.
Blue Jays 24-20 road victory, and wasn't a perfect game, but it's not a few notches below that. Offense was great, defense was great, special teams was great, and you got to have that when you come on the road against quality opponents like this.
Well, and I think too that for both squads, you heard Kelly Beebe say it in the North Church Player of the Game post-game interview, but both teams got better tonight.
Yeah.
If you're Tuttle, you want the W, but dadgummit, you're playing up, you're playing 5A, you're playing one of the top five teams in 5A. Listen, that's and I hate this term, a moral victory for Tuttle. But the Blue Jays, we learned a lot about our Guthrie Blue Jays tonight, overcoming injuries, overcoming mental mistakes early in the ball game. Really, Tuttle punched the Blue Jays in the mouth in that first quarter and a half, and the Blue Jays overcame that adversity, stood up. I tell you what, I haven't been this excited about a Blue Jay team in quite some time.
Yeah, Blue Jays outscored Tuttle in the second half 21-6 to win it tonight. Final score 24-20. Blue Jays win it. Got to take a time out here on the Terra Insure Group postgame show. TIGOK.com is the website. Jason, I almost said Jason Reese.
Oh, boy.
That's my buddy,
He's
too.
a good man.
Jason Herzl, Seth Robbins, Dennis Oakes. They'll take care of your needs. TIGOK.com. Back after this on the TIG postgame show.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Lennox products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Picture perfect night here in Grady County, Tuttle, Oklahoma. Blue Jays win it on the road 24-20. Welcome inside the Terry Insure Group postgame show. TIGOK.com is the website. And before we get out of here, I think we got one more break, right, Aaron? One more to get to. But a big thank you to Athletic Director Sean Roberts. I mean, he had media, this entire section up here at the top. And I told him we got to get the return trip here in a couple of years because we want to come into the $18 million facility when it's done. I mean, although this is pretty comfortable out here. Luckily, there's no rain or anything like that. But
hey, what a great night. I echo what you said about the entire staff here in Tuttle. First class the whole way. Met us at the gate, got us parked great, got us unloaded, made sure we had the tables we needed. The power was where we needed it. A flawless setup. No small part because of what they did, and we really appreciate that. And they treated our team wonderfully, our fans wonderfully. First-class people in Tuttle, Oklahoma.
Now, our sideline reporter got kicked off of the Tuttle side.
I don't blame him.
But we learned it does go across the field, and it worked out better.
I don't blame him one bit. Ronnie can be a little much at times.
Blue Jays win at 24-24-0 on the season. Bye week this coming week, and then district play here in a couple of weeks. But Blue Jays are definitely going to enjoy this one back to Logan County tonight. We're going to take our final timeout, come back and wrap it up here on the Terry Insure Group postgame show.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Lynette and Chuck take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
Final thoughts from the stadium are ahead on the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
At Terry Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oakes aren't limited to any single provider. We'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terry Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terry Insure Group at 405-293-4880 or stop by at 622 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terry Insure Group, insuring your world.
Back for the final time, Bill Hinkle Field, Tuttle, Oklahoma. Final score, a good one, 24-20 from the opening kickoff. Tuttle got the special teams block punt in the end zone. Got up 14-0, 14-3. Guthrie got that huge field goal just before the end of the half. And then Guthrie in the second half, defense setting up special teams. Guthrie outscores Tuttle 21-6 in the second half in a back-and-forth fourth-quarter ball game. And it is as advertised tonight.
Yeah, I mean, two wonderful programs, two first-class programs. Absolutely left nothing on the field. I'll tell you this, too. You know, for me, the first half, and we talked about this, Tuttle really punched us in the face that first quarter and a half. Did a great job. We're sitting there, we're getting some of our highlights of the ball game here pulled up right now. We'll run through these real quick. There's the block punt right there. Chris was just talking about early 6 points for the Tuttle Tigers. Late field goal for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, that was 7-0 there on the extra point. Yep. Here's a Ty Eaton into the end zone. Blue Jays on the scoreboard there with that nice run. Made it a... And here we go, Phil.
Carson Wilder coming up big. He always has one big one every game. And here we got Hayden getting in for 6. Third quarter. Great job here by Hayden Calvert. He played a gutsy game tonight. Of course, Tuttle wasn't done. They came back.
Big tackle.
Man, I tell you what, that was that big fourth down stop on 2. Then Carson comes out, goes under center, gives us some breathing room off the 2. Then Shelf, just what a great play right here.
From the 20, and he'll get across midfield to set up the next Blue Jay score.
Gets it up to the 45-yard line. Blue Jays at this point have to go in and get 6. Great job. Can't say enough about this young man right here tonight and the offensive line.
First time to run the football this year.
Just an outstanding job. We knew he's a weapon on special teams and that wide out, but boy, he really showed another skill set tonight.
Here he is coming into your screen, and he's going to be down there as the Blue Jays went on a nice drive here. Here's the play call. Jalen Shelf, game-winning touchdown. What a great call by offense coordinator. Another sideline view there. What a great call.
What a great call, but I'm telling you right now, Kel Evans is my MVP.
And here's the final play on the strip by Zach Henry, and he'll recover it as well, and this will put the exclamation point on the night.
And I'll tell you something. Young man for Tuttle has nothing to be ashamed of. He did everything you teach him to do, had the ball tucked away. It was just a man strip to end the ball game for the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays win it. Final score 24-20. We're going to hit some South Point Baptist Church scoreboard updates real quick, and then we'll get on out of here.
We're going to hit 5A acts. We got Blanchard over Shawnee 40-13. We've got Piedmont winning big 51-0 over Duncan. Of course, that'll be the Blue Jays matchup after the bye week. A big game here. You have to watch the high school huddle this Wednesday. Guthrie News page, Facebook, Guthrie News page, YouTube. One of us chose Grove to upset Wagner. Guess what? Grove gets a win, 28.
Jeez, I wonder who picked that game.
Don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out. The big score, though, tonight, Guthrie wins it 24-20 against the Tuttle Tigers. That'll do it here from Bill Hinkle Field. Again, a big thank you to all the great folks here in Tuttle. First-class performance, and can't wait till the new stadium is built here, and then there's stuff coming down. There won't be a press box next year, so I guess we picked the right year to come on the road.
Right year to be here. We get to invite them over, be hosts next year. I know Guthrie will reciprocate the great hospitality that we received today from Tuttle, and maybe we can even keep Ronnie on the right side of the field.
Absolutely. Big thank you to our camera operators, Kel Evans, Lance Evans, and Mason Russell. Our producers tonight, Aaron Ryburn and Braden Marie Russell. Final score for the final time tonight in Tuttle, Oklahoma, on Bill Hinkle Field. The Guthrie Blue Jays remain undefeated as they move to 4-0. Tuttle Tigers drop a hard one at home. Final score 24-20. Our next broadcast will be 2 weeks from tonight when the Blue Jays travel to Piedmont, Oklahoma to begin district play. It'll be a good one. Jays and Wildcats. The week after that, it's McGinnis. So the bye week comes at a right time for these Blue Jays to get healthy and rest up a little bit, because it will be big-time football the rest of the way. That'll do it. Thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors up and down the list, and a big thank you to all of our great viewers out there. There was a bunch of you. Best crowd we've had all season long tonight, and you were treated to a good one. For my partners, Ronnie, Phillips, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We'll talk to you next time. Have a great weekend, and of course, go Blue Jays.
Guthrie Bluejay Football 2022 is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, and you. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Exxon, we build better business owners. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 24:15. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. And F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by the Guthrie Tag Agency, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Interbank, Hayes Tree Services, Russell Family Pools, Strive Wellness Lounge, and Merritt Roberts, Oklahoma Farm Bureau. You've been listening to Guthrie Bluejay Football on the Guthrie Bluejay Network, home of the 4-time state champions. Until next time, go Blue Jays!